Greetings and welcome to Wizards of Fun. My name is Eric and we are back doing some constructed matches on the Sorcerer's Summit. If you enjoy these videos, please let me know by just letting me know in the chat or leaving a like and subscribe and checking us out on Patreon. We are resuming our Interrogator build, so if you've been following for the last few days, we have been playing with a deck that I have built myself. It's a Steam Interrogator, meaning it's fire and water. I am currently at 64 cards in the spellbook because I cannot decide what to cut. So maybe some of you folks can let me know in the comments what you think I should cut from this list. It's obviously displayed here. A few additions that I've made since yesterday's stream that I want to try out. So I'm just going to leave it at 64 without trying to trim it down too much. I just want to play with some new cards. Sir Agravain. I actually forgot about this card because for a long time I was splashing in fire into this deck with only single fire pip cards. So the fact that this had double pips, I wasn't even looking at it. But it reads, it costs 3 mana, 1 water, and 2 fire threshold requirement. It has 3 attack and 2 defense. And it's a unique mortal, seeks strength in numbers, is its flavor text. It has stealth and movement +1, which already is really, really good for striking as an interrogator trying to strike the opponent. But it also says, whenever another ally attacks an enemy adjacent to Sir Agravain, he strikes that enemy afterwards without losing stealth. So this card needs no introduction. It's very, very good if you've ever seen it or played against it. But one thing I hadn't considered is, well, first of all, this card. But now that I'm playing a deck that is like very Magellan Globe, I guess Polar Explorers wouldn't do it, but just the idea that I'm basically trying to connect the realm, it'd be really cool to have this card in a position where I can strike them and then strike again with Sir Agravain without losing stealth, and then move an attack to strike again with an unblockable stealth attack. That could potentially be 3/6 plus whoever attacked the other time. They'll either draw a card 3 times or they take an extra 9 life, or that could potentially be very good. Another card, now that we have so many mortals in the deck in the form of like Pied Pipers and Sir Agravain and just some others, and also we have 3 toolboxes, a Ring of Morgan and 2 Magellan Globes. I thought Lady of the Lake could maybe be something we might want to consider playing in the deck. When she enters, you may summon a mortal or artifact from your own cemetery to Lady of the Lake's location, and if you do, she gets shuffled back into your deck. So you're able to basically bring back things from the dead. I think having maybe this, like, I don't know, if we were running the Adept Illusionists, both of them, I think having this card definitely makes a lot more sense. I'm still kind of on the fence with this card. I'll probably cut it since we're at 64. I think I'm down to go to 63 and kind of lock it in there for a while. But that's a card I want to try as well. In order to fit these, what did we do? What did we cut? I cut a Lugbog Cat and a Cinterfeet. So probably not cards we will want to cut permanently, but just for now, I had those cut. And then even then, we're still at 64. I'm still very stubbornly on 2 Geysers and on 3 swaps, as well as 3 Shatter Strikes. So I'm sure if people are watching this, they might say like, well, just cut a Shatter Strike, cut a swap, cut a Geyser, add these. And I could see that argument, but I want to run with all 64 and see what cards we get, and then kind of just feel, I'm more of a gut check kind of player to see what feels good. Does that sound good? So I'm going to go ahead and join the queue. And if we have any sort of a wait, we can continue to chat. But just to kind of get the ball rolling here. So I am in the Sorcerer's Summit Discord and clicking look for game. So we'll wait for the ping while we continue to talk. Yeah. So hope you guys are doing well. Some other additions are that I've changed my collection a bit. I frankly can't remember what I took out because deck history on Curiosa does not track things that are going in and out of the collection for whatever reason. I wish it did. I hope that they hear that and decide to update that in the programming. But cards that have been added in, I can't even quite remember what I took out, are Charge. I've never really, I've played with this in my collection for a while, but never actually cast it. So I'd like to try it. You have a toolbox equipped, then turn 3, well, I don't know, let's just say later in the game, you draw a card that's maybe not as powerful, like it's a 3-drop Order of the Sacred Oak, or it's a 2-drop, something like that, that does not have Charge. But you have a toolbox equipped, so you draw it. Sure, it's not as powerful, but you can play it for 3 and then pay 1 to give it charge, attack in, and get some damage in. That could potentially be pretty fun. And I'm sure you could do some cool combos with it. Detonate, I would like to try. I'm running 3 swaps, so that would give me the opportunity to pull off an artifact of theirs that I don't want for maybe a minion of mine that I want to attack with, and then I attack them, and then I cast Detonate to explode it for 3 more, or same with like an art, or maybe even like Magellan Globe. This actually might be a cool card now that I'm saying it out loud, because I'm running 2 copies of Magellan Globe. It can stink to have both copies, like you have one on the field and then you draw a second one. Well, this gives you an outlet in a way to get rid of it. And it also, actually, this gives much more credit to running all 3 swaps, because if you play a Magellan Globe and then later in the game you draw your second Magellan Globe and that kind of sucks, but you have a swap in hand, well, I can cast the Magellan Globe to like a really, really inconvenient location and then swap it, because it only costs 2 and then 3 for the swap. Swap it with one of their minions or one of their artifacts that you do want, and take it. Well, you could also put your own Magellan Globe on you, your avatar, and swap for whatever they have that's really good, and then take what they have, and they get to have a Magellan Globe that doesn't matter. Not to and then you could detonate it. Yeah. So yeah, Magellan Globe, 3 to swap it, and then maybe later or in the same turn, if you happen to have 6 mana, you could blow it up in their face. That would be hilarious. So I want to try detonate a little bit more. I think Firebolt's Gift, Return, Vandal Imp, Ice Lance. I think these are all the same. I can't remember what I took out. I think I had Lure in there. I was wanting to play around with that card. And then I also had Drown. I think I took Drown out. I just don't find that I use Drown very much. So I want to try without it. I want to try having cards that don't rely on anything needing to be water to work. I think that would be nice to have maybe a more consistent, just doing damage. I mean, like, leap attack, you don't even have to take the step. So if you're already on them, you just treat it like a, oh boy, what's it called? Spin attack. It costs 1 more, but this allows you to potentially take the extra step and then do the spin attack. Angry Mob just gets rid of any elite or unique and then you get a 3/3 body. It's very good. Minor Explosion to end the game or just to kill something. Ice Lance, same thing. Vandal Imp, I really wanted to run this for, Prometheus in Chains, people that run that card, that every time you draw a card, it taps down your strongest guy. Obviously, that's very strong against an Interrogator, so I would like to have this for an opening hand toolbox. If they play that card on turn 4, I could just blow it up. Turn of Nature, also some Graveyard Hate, put cards back from their graveyard into their deck, and then I draw a card. Gift of the Serpent, Kill Spell, Firebolts, Detonate, we talked about that, and Charge. All right, it looks like we have an opponent, so let me turn off the browser there, and let me just send them a quick message to make sure they're cool that I'm streaming. And it's Ben that we played yesterday, so he'll be fine. We don't have to message him. We're good. Here we go. Where is he at? He's probably waiting for the stream to go on. I'll make a room here. He was on yesterday. I also have the AC going tonight, which in the past streams I was not doing because I thought it'd be noisy, so bear with me. We'll see how it sounds. Ben, what's going on, man? Say again? Dude, heck yeah, man. Good to see you. I was like, oh, now I gotta message them and make sure I get their consent to film. Oh, it's Ben. We're good. Yeah, here we go. Did you want to join my room? All right. Turn you up on my end a little bit. Let's do that. Okay, create a room. I've made some additions. Nothing in reaction to anything in particular, just some ideas of some cards I kind of want to try out. So we'll see. Room should be up now. Okay. All right. Okay, buttons look good to me. Make sure Discord's working. Yes, it appears to be. Imposter? Wait a minute. Okay. Alrighty, sir. Let's see. High roll. I got a 12. All right. Assuming you're taking the play. All right. Sounds good. Good luck, have fun. Let's see. All right, mute my mic here so we can discuss two deserts. I found that my deck has much more double water pips than double fire pips, so I'm making the rule that I'm probably going to mulligan both of these to try to find that second water threshold. It might be a little aggressive. I guess maybe only doing one is probably also okay. Maybe I should... Let's see if I bite my, eat my words here. I'll do one. I like Ring. If we can get up close to him, we can start pinging him. Might be a little greedy. Acid Rain 2 might be cool. I've been wanting to play with this card a lot. In Shadow Strike, we're running 3 of them, so let's maybe just bin that and try to get a different minion. I think I'll do one of each. And I think I'm going to look at the spell book. Let's see. You go one. Maybe you're here. 3, you flip. That, you do that. You do that. I'll try it on top, but I think I'm supposed to bin that, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, you too. Oh boy. Alrighty, sir. I'll go ahead and draw that spell, and I'll start off with a River Rapids, and I'll pass to you. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. Well, let's see. I'll draw a spell. I don't think you're gonna have that, so I think I'm okay to... I'll play a Valley of Delight. I'll call it Water. And boy, taking 2 for that's a bummer. I'll pay 2 for a Pied Piper, and I'll take 2. And I'll pass 2. Uh-oh. Yep. Well, that wasn't worth it. Alright. Being at 3. I'll draw a sight. Let's tap for a Desert of Our Own, ping here. And then I will pay 3 for a Kobolds. Pass to you. Oh, this was a mistake. My bad. Actually, that gives me a target. That's not terrible. Alright. Draw a spell. So I knew with Pathfinder, because he's going first, he gets to choose, he gets to see which way I'm going and then go the opposite. So we probably should have gotten rid of Hot Wheel. I wanted to, and same with like Ring of Morgan, like, man, I'm gonna have Ring and I'll be able to ping him, but yeah, when are you gonna get near his Pathfinder to ping? So I think we probably should have been this and probably mulligan this, to be honest. So, food for thought for future matches. We could also turn off his mob court if we're worried about that with Acid Rain. I think I'll tap to play a Winter River here. I'll scry off the spellbook. I think that's fine to keep on top. I will then pay... I'll pay 4 for a Hot Wheel. We'll roll forward, striking him for 2. The Ifrit. And then I will pass turn and Kobolds will strike. Kevin, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. So yeah, takeaways against this, if they're going first as imposter, no point in keeping this or keeping Hot Wheels if you can just look for something else. Whoa. Baylor. Yikes. Yes, so this will be fine, yeah. He should still play him here, because I can move an attack and he can block. Alright, I take 2. You'll take 2 from the cast. You're gonna keep him there? Okay. Is he stream sniping? Alrighty. Alright. No, that's not great. Let's see. I will draw a spell. Oh yeah, I did know what that was. That was stupid. Let's see. Unfortunately, wouldn't have enough for that. But I already drew a spell for turn, didn't I? Yep. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's... even that. That's tough. I think we will... Has to go there. That's there. I think we'll tap to draw sight. You can just do that. I think I'll have Hot Wheel just move here, no attack. I'll pay 1 to equip. Just moving. I think we do this. I'll equip a toolbox. Oh, did you drop, brother? You still with me? Yeah. Yeah, this is... Yeah, but lessons learned on just how to mulligan against this. Alright, so I paid 2 for a toolbox. And I will pass to you. I don't really have a good way to kill this. I guess I could have alternatively moved and attacked here, but he could have just moved back anyway to get my toolbox angry mob out. Yeah, this is tough. We're in a losing position for sure. All right, take 6. Equip ring and cast angry mob here. Kill that. Heal for 1. I think is what I want to do. He still gets all his ramp, but okay. Okay. Let's see, if we went like that, past that, we would need that, that would not be enough, so that's fine. I'll draw a spell. Oh, that changes things, let's see. So, we can just cast the desert to ping this guy. We'll have 5 mana, we equip a ring. We take 2 to do that. We cast Disintegrate, take 1 to do that. We go to 7. Disintegrating this. Ping that for 1. It's not enough to kill it. I was hoping I could like ping it to death with the desert and a ping with the ring, but we don't have enough. So we banish that, get it down to 2, so there's no point in doing that. But we'll get to heal 1, so we really only take 2, and then we take 3 next turn. Go into 5. Getting rid of that. I think I'd rather play the body to be able to block. So let's do... I'll play a desert here. And then I will crack my toolbox. And I guess desert will ping Baylor. I don't think it matters. Crack the toolbox. Well, actually, sorry, before I do that, I'll pay 1 to equip a Ring of Morrigan. I'll lose 2 life. And then we'll crack the toolbox and pay my remaining 4 mana. We'll cast an Angry Mob here. And as it's being cast, we'll ping to gain 1. Get rid of Baylor, and then I will pass to you. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah. I do. Leap attack? Haha, you're right. I'm an idiot. Yep. Oops. Wow. How did I not catch that? All right, I won't cast it this game. I only have 9 ordinaries in here. That card's... Wow, good catch. I can't believe... That's so embarrassing. Thank you for pointing it out. Yep, that would not have been tournament legal. I might have brought that to an event. Oh, no. I gotta check my deck box now. Yeah, I passed turn. I'm gonna check my deck box. Yeah, the more you know. Holy crap. Oops. Oh, I am back, sorry. And I guess running a leap attack isn't illegal. You just I won't be able to play it. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay. You did what with Angry Mob? I'm sorry. Disintegrate. Okay. So you pay 2. That gets banished. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Wait a minute. There's still an Enchantress in there, isn't there? No. Oh no. All right. So I take 3. Oh boy. That's brutal. All right. Even if I played Acid Rain to turn these off, I would take 2 to cast it. I love it, dude. Go to 1, but then cast something, or cast that, ping, go back up to 2, play another card if I draw a sight here, and go to 3, but then I die to that still. So I can't heal enough, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a burning secret, alright. Let's see. Boy, if we do that, to do that, to do that. You're already pathbound. It's like by the time I get close enough to ping, you're already done doing it, so it doesn't feel so good. This guy's a problem. Unless we get a Warhorse, I don't really have a way to get out of this. Yeah, that's tough. Is this one, and this one's random? Okay, so if I play some more units that you can't get rid of, there's a chance that I survive. Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna draw Sight. Interesting. Don't like the Barghest there. Except movement +1, so he can attack here, he can attack here. River Rapids here. Pay 3 for a Lug Bog Cat. We'll ping here to gain 1. No rivers of blood yet, right? Yeah, no. That does that. We have so many options with Imposter, we might just want to wrap this up and go to another game. Let's see. This at least prevents that. You're there, you're there. This feels kind of bad, but I might just pass the turn. See what happens. I've been really on the fence about running the water quartz. This match makes me want to consider running them. Just keeping one in hand. I don't know. Are those good? Because they also turn it off for their turn. Oh, I guess this guarantees that. I'll block. What do you guys think about that? I wish the water quartz were like it turns off, it ignores the quartz for this turn. Then you pass turn and they still have to pay for their own quartz and stuff. It's not. It's for my turn and their turn. It's just not that good, in my opinion. But I kind of want to try playing with them just to see. Because getting past these would have been nice this past turn. Disintegrate that thing. Just get rid of it. Play a cat. Pass. Heal for 2. But do you really keep a court all game praying that they don't play theirs? Like, I don't think so. I don't think they're that good. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm at door. Yeah, we would need to get out of there, do that. That's not animated. Doing this only helps you. This is only life loss, so who cares? I'm here. That's the only thing I can do. Cast a geyser here, flooding the site, gain airborne, draw a card. Yep, that's not the best. This can drain. You can just flip into anything, right? It's like with Imposter, I forget all the things you can actually do. It's a lot of just flipping into what? Flame Caller, moving here and banishing something and getting a kill. I forget, but we'll move our cat here. Move up. Pay 3 for a Fey Changeling here. And ping you for 1. To knock off the mask and just steal 1. And I'll pass. Well, that's it. Card Art Chris, good to see you. Greetings. Greetings, greetings. How are you? Yep. Yep. Nice. Oh, it's still a tap ability. Yeah, nice. Good game. Projectile. It deals damage. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so good game. The courts are pretty brutal. I'm also running these. So I was considering trying out because I had cut down a cat, which made me cut my pawns from 4 to 3. So then I was looking at other sites to possibly play. I don't think, even after this match, running the water courts is worth it. But what do you think? Like, if they read Genesis ignore courts for until end of this turn, I think they'd be kind of good. But it's until the end of until my next turn, so it also like turns them off for you, which is a good thing for you. What do you think about those cards? Like, should I even be practicing with them? Like, I kind of want to try them now, but it's like, your internet's a little choppy. I think I heard most of what you said, but you're a little chopped up. Right. Right, that's true. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good point. It's like, this is what, you just want to play this. This is that card. It's a permanent version of that card. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. Right, right, right. Exactly, yeah. No, that's a good point. Yep. Yeah. If I'm your internet's really cutting out. I hate to say. Can barely hear you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Turns things off. I think he's cutting out. Yo, Ben, I can't hear you too much, brother. Thanks for the game. I think I'm gonna jump back in the queue. I mean, unless you want to play another one, I might just jump in. Just to, it just sounds like your internet's not working too much. Okay, yeah, thank you, brother. I'll see you around. I hope your internet fixes. It's just a bit high ping today, I think. All right. Thanks for the game, man. I think we'll just try resetting. Well, hopefully he joins the chat. Maybe he just shoots me a message. Let's see, I'll reset. Nice guy. Yeah. Yeah, he makes a good point, because that totally makes sense. I was on the fence on like wanting to run those court cards, but it's like if you're already running the 2 acid rains, adding 2 of those courts is just I'm like diluting my own deck. Oh yeah, I should probably close the call. I'm already diluting my own like Atlas in order to add them in. And they may not even be worth it. They might, I mean, I'm also running courts, so I get to turn off my courts for a turn. I guess that's the only like defense I could see for the, let's turn on the card and look at it for a minute. So the card I'm talking about is, of course, Overflowing Court. So if this card read, other courts are disabled this turn, you play it, and then, okay, what would normally cost me some life and some extra mana, I get to cast this turn. So they might have Court of Equity, I'm running the mobbed court, I play this, I get to play things and then pass the turn, and then they still have to deal with the courts. I think this card would be pretty good. I would consider running it. It's the fact that that's not the case. It's that I play it, I play some stuff, but then pass turn and they go, oh, well, I also get to play some stuff too. And so it's just not that good, and then the effect's gone. So I'm giving myself some advantage, assuming they're running courts, but I also give them an advantage on their turn, and then it passes back to me. I just noticed this guy's butt crack is sticking out, by the way. That's hilarious. I need to actually look at this full art in much more detail. It's hilarious. I'm actually going to see Juan Machuca in Vegas in a couple weeks. There's a Beasts of the Bay California group meetup in Vegas that I got invited to go film. I still have to fly myself out and pay for my hotel, but my ticket to get in is covered. So I'm very grateful for that. So I'll be filming and uploading a video for that. But I'm going to get Juan to definitely sign these cards. So yeah, it's like if my goal... So an elite site sentences you to party. I never even read the flavor text for this. That's so funny. It sentences you to party. Overflowing Court is a great but average ability. Yeah, great and average. It's like, so the only reason I could see it being good is like in a vacuum. If I'm running both mobbed court and then I'm also running Court of Equity, then it's like, okay, I run Overflowing Court, I play it because so his point of running two acid rains basically just being a much better Overflowing Court. The only argument I can make against that is that if I'm running Mobbed Court and it affects me, and I was also running a Court of Equity and it affects me, I could play the Overflowing Court so that it doesn't affect me that turn. I can play whatever I want and pass turn. Whereas Acid Rain is only going to get used on their sites. I'm not going to play it on my own sites. I guess I could. I don't think I'm going to, but you could do it. So I think that's the only like argument I could see, but I only run 2 Mobbed Courts. And I don't really mind paying an extra 1 or 2 life to play my card. So I don't think, I don't know. I'm in like the mode that where I want to like try running them just to say I've tried them and see how bad they are. But I can already foresee, like, I just don't think they're that good. I'd rather just have a couple of rivers in the deck that connect with my river rapids. They help me look for things. I'd rather have an Innsmouth dock that might be able to pull a minion out of a good position. Or pull something into a good position. I just don't think in our deck we're going to want to run them. But a part of me wants to try running them because... Oh, and we can't run Leap Attack, so we're going to do Spin Attack. Unless there's another card I might want to run. Maybe Lure. Let's put Lure in for this match and see how it goes. Spin Attack's probably what we would want, but I actually don't even know if I'd run Spin Attack. It's not my favorite card. All right, we are playing against somebody, so let me send them a quick message. I'll turn off the Curiosa and just make sure I have consent to stream with them here. Everyone so far has been cool with it. Yeah, he's like, nope, not at all. It's like, great. If they were, though, I would just cancel and re-queue. It's all good. But so far, everyone's been really cool about it. All right. Hello. Going good. How are you? All right. Thanks for letting me live stream our match. I'll send you a link after the game if you like. Cool. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nice to meet you. Oh, thanks, man. I have a room up if you'd like to join it. I am on tabletop. Oh, okay. And you said, have been having a probably blast. For some reason, my chat blocks the chat. I need to fix that. Probably saying, yeah, I've been having a blast playing against you. All the best for the next games. I'm assuming that that's you, Ben. And likewise, man. Super, super fun. I hope we get a game in every day, brother. I got to get some these reps in against Enchantress. I appreciate it. I got to fix my phone chat. I can't see the word after having a for some reason until someone else types. All right. Booting up here. Let's see. Buttons looking good to me. Oh, and I lost my link somehow. Let me recopy it. Let's see. There we go. Also, if you guys can let me know if me having the AC running is too noisy or sounds too terrible. Feels really good to have it on, but yesterday I turned it off to like not make noise, but I was sweating bullets, so hope it's not too bad. All right, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, buddy. I love it. This is my favorite. Okay, high roll here. I got a twofer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's go. All right, best of luck, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the mirror match. Dude, no problem at all. Yeah, absolutely, no problem at all. Welcome to the game. Dude, guy's been playing for 3 weeks. He's on Interrogator. I love this guy. I am gonna mute and give some thought to how we're gonna mulligan here. Okay, so we're playing against Interrogator. Having a Wild Fanatic is almost always good. Snowball is really more of a kill spell, so let's get rid of that. Elenian Fate's awesome always. I think we're just going to keep it. Troll Bridge and Winter River are good for our water threshold, so I think we'll just hang on to those. I'm very tempted to keep the Darkest Dungeon, but I'm sorry to say I think we get rid of it. So I think we do that. All right, I think I'm going to do one of each. And then we will decide a scry based on how this looks. I think we're going to have to scry the Atlas. Boy. As tempting as that is, I think I have to throw that away. So I'm ready whenever you're ready, sir. Oh, I was just informed that I had you muted. So sorry. Carl, no. Testa, thanks for letting me know. I have unmuted Discord, so we should be able to hear our opponent now. Thanks so much.
All right.
Okay. All right. Ruins.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, baby. I will draw a site. Carl, also shout out and thank you for being a patron supporter. You're the freaking man. Thanks for joining the stream too. We're gonna tap for a... Let's go for a Winter River, which will allow me to scry one spell.
Okay.
So we'll do that. I like that card, so I'm going to keep it on top. And I'll pass to you.
All right. Let's go ahead and draw a site.
Overall, I guess it would be more effective to play Acid Rain or Fate than Overflowing Court.
Or Dark Tower. Dark Tower. Go up one, and then drop Fate Assassin.
That's true. Fate. Oh, wow. Okay. Very nice.
All right. And
very nice. Let's see. We got untap. I know what I'm about to draw. And we're going to decide what we're doing based off of that. You've got that guy there. Couldn't do that now. Sorry about that. My wife just came in because dinner's ready, but
you're good.
She said I'm good to eat later if I want, so I'm going to choose to do that. Let's see there. I think we're good to draw the spell. Let's tap to... Man, I'd hate to just be on the back foot there. You're there, you're there, you're there. You've got that. You're going to be able to strike. That's not good. I think I'll tap for a River of Blood here.
Okay.
And it being a river, the effect from Winter River actually works, so...
All connected. I just learned that the other day. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick, actually.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so like even just in like almost like the flavor of the... It works. This game's really fun for that. So, we're going to utilize that to push our Wild Fanatic.
Yep.
And then strike you for 2.
Nice. That is pretty sweet. Let me see. Do I want to do that or that?
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry that my opponent was muted the entire last game. Ben, you were muted the whole time. I'm so sorry. My bad. All right. I'll pass to you.
All right.
Dude, 5 damage on turn 2. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Do we let him take? Do we let him take life too, or do we? It depends on what he does to my guy here.
Does that do me any good now? I don't think it makes a difference if I play that now or later. Go ahead and drop my own River of Blood.
Nice.
It does not connect any river.
Not yet.
Yeah, fuck, you could. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it back here.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And then I'm gonna equip Blade of Thorns.
Oh, damn.
And I will hit you for 6.
All right. Jeez. Okay. And then you take it at the end of your turn, the 2. So, correct. Okay, let's think here. We got to do some math. So, you hit me for 6. I have to decide. You're going to go to 13 no matter what. And then you've spent your mana.
Yep.
So, that means I'll get to strike you again. You would go to at least 11 and either let me draw or take more. But I'm due to take another... Jeez, take another 6. took the 6 already. If we let you draw, it gives you more options to do things. Boy, that's brutal. But if I go like that to do that, that could be pretty decent too. I think I'm going to take the 3.
And yep, okay.
All right, and you already took your 2, so that's good there. All right, let's draw a spell. All right, I guess to help my decision, let's do our move and attack with Wild Fanatic here for 2 on to you.
All right, and I will take the 3.
Okay, decision time. So now I could play a Warhorse to pick up my Interrogator, push the Warhorse here, move and attack with the Warhorse here, and then have Interrogator attack there. Or we could play Polar Explorers here, push him into a Troll Bridge. No, we can push him into the Thin Ice! Okay. Okay, I think what we're going to do is tap. I'm going to play a Thin Ice here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my river to push your Phase Assassin onto it.
Yep.
We have 3 mana left. He will die. But I will first pay 2 to play a Warhorse. I guess I've already used my push, so I can't do that again. So instead, I'll play him back. Ah, boy, actually, maybe we don't do that. Maybe I just pay 2 and equip a toolbox. And then I'll pass to you, and then he will drown. Yep, and this will just go underwater.
Alright, let's go ahead and draw a spell here. Ugh, gross.
Oh, it's... chat just corrected me. I probably have to forfeit my match. This isn't a River Rapids. For some reason with the artwork, I thought it was. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
My bad. Yeah, so everything I've done so far is not legal. Reset? They said, where are these pushes coming from? I'm exposed. Sorry. I concede. Sorry about that. Ah, shoot. That's my bad. Let's play another one. I'll let you go first again. Let's do a fresh one. Shoot. Well, they don't call me the unwise for nothing. I'm sorry about that. Chat's like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, they're like, what are you doing? Don't come to these expecting much. All right, you can go on the play. Let's do a fresh one. I am so sorry.
You're good, brother.
Chat was literally like, where does he think he's pushing from? Like, oh, I missed that. Oh, that's embarrassing. That would have been good. All right. Sorry, guys. Thanks for pointing that out. We had our chat muted. We are making mistakes. I don't think we keep Fate Changeling in the opening hand. I think we keep Parasite, though, to pick up whatever he sends my way. I kind of know now that he's playing, like, Void Walk stuff, so if I get here and I can just pick up his stuff, that'll be nice. Globe is also good, but it connects him, so this makes it a little worse for me. I think I'm going to get rid of it, actually, this game. Maybe Bouncing is actually fine. Maybe I'll keep these 2. And...
I want to keep again.
I think I'll do...
Put this back. One side back.
I might just send them both. I think I'll do 2 sites and 1 spell. And then I'm gonna have to scry. Probably fine. I'll keep that on top. All right. Ready when you are, sir. Sorry about that.
Start with... Oh, you're good, brother. You got another runes. And pass.
Alrighty. I will get a spell. Actually, I probably should have kept that card, huh? Oh well. Troll Bridge here, and I'll pass to you.
Oh, God, I hate seeing that card.
I should have
Okay.
kept Magellan Globe. Would have been very good with the Koinixie.
Draw a spell.
Even if it gives them some advantage, I'm going to cast it when it's at an advantageous for me. I should keep it, I think. Darn it.
Okay.
It just depends on what's in your hand. Like, if you have Magellan Globe and Lava Flow, I guess you could Lava Flow from here, though. It's super good. I should keep Magellan Globe in opening hand moving forward.
Delight back here.
In my opinion.
And it's going to permanently be a... What do? Let's make it a fire site.
Sounds good.
And then... I guess we'll just go ahead and do Summoning Sphere.
Ew.
Okay.
Alright, well, Troll Bridge isn't too bad in that case. Let's see, we're gonna go... Spell. Do have to be careful for at least a turn, though. So I think I'll go Vindictive Nation here. And then I'll pay 2 to equip a toolbox. And I'll pass 2.
Let's go and draw another spell. Okay. 1 sec. I'm looking to see if I put it in here.
Hey, did you guys lose audio? On my end, it's showing that it's working.
Sec. Let's do that. So first, I'm gonna play Fields.
I can hear it on my end.
And then I'm gonna equip Toolbox. I'm gonna crack it immediately. And put
Alright.
Hamlet's Ablaze.
Ooh.
And then I will...
Alright, so let's see. Sure, got here. Okay, so
Oh wait,
at the start,
I can't. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
pay 2. Oh, just because it costs too much. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the mana for it. Yeah, my mistake. My mistake.
Alrighty. Okay. Got that there. Toolbox also equipped. Fields of Fixes. Nice. I know what that is. Let's grab a spell. Okay. You got it back? Nice. Awesome. Okay, I think I'll play a desert here. It's just silent, so I still have fire. That's nice. Okay. And then I think I'm going to crack my toolbox and pay... How much does this cost? 2 for a Vandal Imp. It'll destroy a random artifact being your toolbox.
Yep. Oh, random artifact in my toolbox. You said in it or just... Oh, it is my toolbox.
It being your toolbox will be the only artifact. Yep. That cost me 2, and I will pass to you. I guess I should have played this back for a desert so I can block from the Troll Bridge. This is probably better from the Troll Bridge. I'm not going to take it back, but in the future, pretty good. All right, let's draw the site. I'll tap for a mismanaged mortuary. It swaps our graveyards if that's relevant, but mostly it's a flooded site for Archimagos and stuff. And then... Yeah, I think we're good to just... I'll pay 4. We'll cast a Hot Wheel here. He'll roll forward, strike for 2, and strike you for 2.
And then I will just take 3.
Sounds good. Pass you.
Alright, let's go and draw.
Oh, that last game though, despite me making the mistake of the River Rapids, if it was a River Rapids, that shows how good that can be and how good charge can be. Especially against another, or yeah, well, not especially against another Interrogator, but that just felt really good. Just push here, hit you for 2 on turn 2 when he's ramping up for a turn, you know, turn
Drop
3.
a Raiders and kill the Hot Wheel.
Sounds good.
And then I'll go ahead and just tap and play this Poison Well here and deal 1 to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Alrighty. We're at 4. Let's draw a spell. I really want to try this toolbox with Hyper Parasite, put him in, give him charge, move an attack, and then pick something up. That'd be really fun. I think we'll tap to draw a sight. Love to see that. We'll probably play it here, put a Koi Nixie underneath it. That'll be very nice. Let's see. 4 mana for the turn. I think I might just... That might be tough. That would be 1, 2, 3... I think I might just play a Hyper Parasite here.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you. I don't know. I think just playing a toolbox passing and then I pay 4 and give it charge is okay. Whereas with the Koi Nixie, I could give it charge where we play a Thin Ice, have it move up, pull something, or maybe not move up, but like it could do a thing, pull it, and then move down. No, that's not very good because it's gonna do that either way. All right, I don't know what we're doing.
It doesn't get there. No.
Maybe that wasn't good. Oh well, we'll see. He's up for a blocker, or as a blocker. If he plays anything, we can bounce it back. Kind of just stall the game out, hit him for 4. Yeah, maybe just Screaming Toolbox would have been fine. But him having that in the back feels pretty good for me. Fairly newer player. I mean, not to say his move was poor at all, but like, unless he has a Magellan Globe or a Polar Explorers, this being back here isn't great for him.
Whatever.
Now, you couldn't keep that thing on me. Alrighty.
Warhorse here. And attack for 2.
Attack for 2. Your audio got a little glitchy, but I think I'm hearing you. Just attack for 2 there, move there. You're good.
Attack for 2 there, yeah.
I guess I could block. Do we block? Let's think. If you move an attack here, block. That's there. Yeah, I think I'll block that.
Oh. Already moved him there. Doesn't do anything, but I just feel so bad. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Gotta pass.
Let's see. So that's there. That's there. That goes there. Draw spell. We'll do that. I think I'll do this. I think I'll tap to play a Thin Ice here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pay 2 for a Warhorse here. We'll pick up the Parasite.
Yep.
We'll move an attack here for 2. And then I'll move and attack the Sight for 4 here. and we'll pick up Saracen Raiders, disabling him.
Yep.
And where's that? There, disabled. We have 3 mana left. I'll pay 3, and I'm going to cast a Koinixie Submerged here.
All right.
And I'll pass 2.
Sweet.
I guess he still threatens to attack me, but he only has 2 spells in hand. So this feels pretty good. Threatening to get on him. He doesn't really have anything here. If he plays anything, I can just pull it.
That doesn't do me any good there. And I deal with that. Probably not.
To either of these sites, they die, but if he plays it here, he has to take 3 or discard. So this feels pretty good.
Oh man, that's brutal. I don't think there's nothing I can do about the fucking hyper parasite, so I'm pretty much toast. Just put this there as a blocker, but it just feels so bad.
He is immobile while holding this guy.
Move.
Yeah, so I will have to like spend a turn to eat the raiders or kill it with something else. Yeah.
All right, then I guess what we'll do is I will and play site. Cast center fee here.
Nice.
Too.
Oh, well played. So if you target this, my Koinixie dies because it loses water threshold, meaning this is no longer submerged, and she doesn't have burrowing, so she dies.
Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even know. I figured it would take the thin ice out of play. I didn't think it would actually kill the.
Yep. Very well played.
Didn't even mean to. I only got one other card in my hand, and I can't do anything with it. I don't think.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That's good.
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right, nice. Let's see. Nice. An interesting option, I guess. I think we'll. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'll move an attack here for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 5. We're gonna launch a snowball from here.
Oh, fun.
So we're gonna pick up these 2 guys and end up here. Mm-hmm. Everything explodes for 3. So Saracen Raiders will just die. You'll take the 3 from that, and then now that Hyper Parasite isn't holding anything, well, even if he is immobile, we could still. I'll move and attack you for door.
Yep.
And that trigger will force me to draw a card, so I'll draw off that.
Yep.
0 mana, but we have our avatar. I think we're gonna move him up, and then I'll pass to you.
Oh.
That felt pretty cool. I love a snowball. Using the 3 damage to kill the thing that keeps him immobile. Good game. Nice. Hot Wheels is great. Blaze, I have never played with this card, but I know it's super good when people play it against me. How do you feel about it?
I enjoy playing with it. Obviously, if I'm on the back foot like I was this game, it's a hard card to use.
Okay.
But I do like if you're like both like kind of trading back and forth, or if it's like it's good in almost every situation.
Really? Okay, nice. The chat just pointed out that Hyper Parasite would have died, which I didn't catch because he took 3 and then he moved and attacked you for 1 more and would have died. So just moving him there. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, I guess I could have Hot Wheeled the Warhorse, but at that point I was still just delaying the inevitable. There was no other cards I had in my hand.
Well, unfortunately you can't. He only affects this site and this site.
Oh, it's forward, not to the
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It'd be so good if it was all 3. It'd be ridiculous. Even
I just
then.
started playing
Hot Wheel.
Yeah, I just started playing the Hot Wheel.
Nice. In my opinion, he's a 3 of. I run all 3. I think he's so good. There's just, as an interrogator, there's so many opportunities when you top deck. He's over here somewhere, or he's blocked or something, and you just get a Hot Wheels and go up, strike, and then they usually let you go draw a card. If it's like in the later game, you get to draw another card. Yep. Oh, there's my toolbox. Right now I can cast. It's just it snowballs. I really like Snowball as a card. It's fun, but I think I don't know if you're running Lava Flow, but
I'm running 2 of them.
nice. Yeah, I think this card. Someone was asking me like, if you had to pick between Snowball and Lava Flow, which would you pick? For me, it's definitely Lava Flow, without question. It just kills things underground, deals 5 damage. I'm also running like Polar Explorers and Ruler of Thule, so like if I can move from here to here and then hit you for 5 and kill all your stuff. I mean, so I don't. Yeah. I'm preaching to the choir, but yeah, just saying why I like the card.
Are you liking the Steam like Water Fire Interrogator?
Yeah, this is my own brew. It's kind of my pet deck. Most Interrogators go the route that you're going for good reason because you get grapple shot. Oh, I forgot what this even does. Once on your turn, the bearer may cast a magic from your collection that targets an enemy spellcaster on their location or site. So what makes you running this card?
So it's one of those cards where if I draw it, if I draw it around like turn 3, 4, and I can hold on to it for a turn or 2 and then play it, it allows me to play like really cool spells from my collection that I wouldn't normally be able to play, like I have major explosions and flame waves, just like full board damage.
Interesting.
It's a fun little thing I'm just trying. I have yet to actually draw it in a game though, so I'm just waiting for that moment to draw it to see just like how it does and like what it does for me. But I haven't had a really good chance. It's one of the weird. It's the only like really weird thing I have in here.
That's cool. Yeah, what weird stuff am I doing? I'll just show you my deck here. I think the weirdest thing I'm doing is Magellan Globe. Bro, this card
That's a great card.
It's my favorite. And no one really runs it. Oh, I guess I'll show you another spicy one. So my secret's now out since I'm streaming it, but it is Dodge Roll.
Oh yeah. For a lot about that card. Never seen
obviously, like you're not in water, but my goodness. I went into water specifically, so I was running kind of a similar deck to what you're running for wow, my stuff got really laggy. For a few weeks, and I don't know, I was having like decent success. I'd say really I was like 40%, maybe even less wins.
I feel like it's swingy and just dependent on what your first couple draws is.
Totally. Like that first game when you had a tower into a phase assassin, those are the good games. Like you're going first.
Because it's the ideal situation.
Exactly.
That or like a jihad right off the bat.
Totally.
And then
you grapple shot, and then you whirling blades or blaze, and you just keep it going. That's when it's great. But if they hold down at all, I even played an Archie in paper, and he played this artifact called Belfry. It's from beta, and it says enemies can't enter here. So it's like great. You play a phase assassin, you can't even attack it. Like it just blocks you, right? So I think it's great, but like you said, it's swingy. I was playing with that deck, and someone played against me a Magellan Globe, and they hit me for a lot of damage. But when they passed the turn, it actually gave me like a huge edge, and I ended up winning the game, like using the Magellan Globe because it affects both of us. So from there, I was like, all right, I'm definitely running 2 globes, and I'm going to play around with that. And I did. In the games where I was finding it, I found that my win rate was really a lot higher. So then I said, all right, let me try, how can I make my Magellan Globe draw chances even higher? So I was even going as far as trying to play like Crossroads, which helps you filter for sites, and then play the encampment to pull it. But that was a little goofy. It was a little too much. And then I just thought, why don't I just try splashing enough blue that I can run Ruler of Thule and Polar Explorers. And that's what led me down this path to now be in full steam. So I would say, I mean, maybe other people play this deck, but it's definitely a deck that I've built on my own. Probably the first deck I've built on my own. And I really, really like it. It's not perfect, so I'm still kind of ironing it out. And it's also running 64 cards right now, so it's I don't know what to cut. Ino is awesome. That card.
That was the game I watched when you played it, and you just like it was just like the most annoying looking thing.
Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, it just with stealth they have to deal with it, and then that's what made me want to consider running Lady of the Lake, so that if they do kill it and you find this card, you can just bring it back. So you play it right, you play it back on your home site. I'll turn this into Ino, pass turn stealth on your face. Like, oh man, like just getting it back.
So gross.
Yeah. So I'm experimenting with that right now. I'm also on all 3 swaps, which is probably a little too much, but I like the idea of it. I don't know. That's my backstory on what led me into Steam. And then I'm also like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Where are they going? That was weird. I'm also playing around with the idea of running a Pied Piper. You play against a Necromancer or any sort of Boulevard of Bones. And I don't know, just for 2 mana, you play this. Sure, they might have a court. It costs some life, or costs a little. It costs me 4 instead. Whatever. I play this. They have a skeleton here and a skeleton here, and I get to strike them twice, and either draw 2 cards or they take an extra 6. That's pretty nuts. But I have yet to have it actually work, so it's on the fence. I think this depends on what's popular in the meta.
I guess if Necro's popular, then it's good. But if like Necro
Totally.
right now is kind of not, just because of the courts and stuff like that, it's just like
Exactly. And I'm also I forgot Sir Agravain's a card. Someone reminded me of this card actually today.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you're right. I should be running this. So I'm trying it out. I have yet to cast it, but yeah. So that's from one interrogator to another. I respect you for playing it. It's super fun. It's definitely a B tier interrogator or avatar in my opinion, but
Yeah.
not a lot of people play it. You can catch people by surprise, especially with things like dodge roll. They go like, all right, I'll move an attack into your guy, and you go, okay, I'll move closer to you, and now you're tapped down. And it's like, oh my god. And if I happen to have ring too, and you like attacked into me, I could play this on your turn and ping you, potentially winning the game. Like that could be pretty hilarious. That's the dream. Yeah.
Well, that needs to happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at least once.
I hope so.
It's in your future. I can see it.
Oh, thanks, brother. Hey, well, nice to meet you, man. Welcome to Sorcery. It sounds like you're enjoying the game. You seemed to know what all of my cards did as I was playing them, so you seem up to snuff. And yeah, man. Welcome to the game.
Grinding. Thank you
Nice,
very much.
dude.
I appreciate the game, and yeah, good luck with your channel and just streaming all that stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Good
Absolutely.
luck in your matches, man. Keep interrogating.
Yep,
Keep it up.
Absolutely. Yep. Catch you around, man.
If you need my deck list, by the way, I'd be happy to send it.
Yeah, go for it.
I got
Be
you,
cool.
man.
Look at it.
Yeah, send it right now. Cool. Take care, bro.
You too.
Hey, that was awesome. Nice guy. I'm gonna link him my deck. I send it to the nice people. Not that you guys get to see my deck here. You can just copy it, but let me also get him a link to my stream. Although I think he knows my channel. I want to have that. Sorry if you hear my audio duplicate here, because I'm about to pull up the... Oh, copy link address. I don't think I have to open it. Nice. That was a fun one. Got that. Sweet. And he's a fan of the channel. That's awesome. Real quick shout out. We're going to play one more match. But before I get into the queue... I want to give a big shout out to... I guess I can't really show the screen because it shows how much they're contributing, and that's probably a kind of a breach of whatever. So let me just shout them out. So sorry I don't have it in text here, but I just want to give a big shout out to Carl Testa, who was earlier in the chat and might still be here, and Noble Dragon Games for supporting me on Patreon as paid members. You can also join as like a free member. I don't offer anything right now all like exclusive to Patreon. I might in the future. But it's just a way that people can support. So if you like my channel, if you like my stream, please consider doing that, or just saying hi in the chat and subscribing also helps a lot. As I have no sponsors, that's my sponsorship break. All right, let's do one more game. Let's see. Joining the queue. So it might be a moment. I may even set it to a BRB screen while we wait. Well, no, we can chat. Let's chat. Let's keep going. So, any takeaways from our matches so far as cuts? I don't think so. I'm at 64. That's kind of intentional, just to kind of get to play around with a bunch of different cards and see what I like and don't like. So far, Pied Piper has not really paid off. So again, I think it's really meta dependent. I know that it will be a huge bomb every once in a while. It is Audu's site really well done. Am I missing something, or is that for someone else? Maybe I am unwise. Is Audu a player? Sorry, I'd seen that comment. I'm not really sure. And then Poof in the chat was also saying, yeah, Lava Flow and Snowball aren't even close. Yeah, Lava Flow is just so consistently good. I could even see us cutting a Snowball. I think it's just a fun card. It allows like when it's a really, really back and forth game, there are just situations where I'm like up a few steps and I'm like, all right, I move forward and snowball all your guys to the corner. Then my minions can attack over here. Like it's good to be able to push things out of the way sometimes. What do I think about Nelly? I have a lot of mixed feelings about Nelly. He's the player in the summit, and he designed a website for Sorcery, very much like Tabletop Simulator, but in the browser. Oh, so you're talking about the is it called Sorcery Online? I'd really like to try it. Sorry, I just saw your comment a little bit out of context, so I wasn't sure what you were referring to. Yeah, I recognize his name from the summit. That made sense. I was like, okay, I think that's a player. That's cool. I definitely want to check out the Sorcery Online. And also, just a warning, everybody. I know Eric's Curiosa announced that the Curiosa website is going to be down starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So actually, we should probably do this now. If you have a deck that you like to play with... Oh, and I should probably... Sorry to kick you, brother. All right. Let's reset our deck and save it. So this might be where playing on that other website is going to be beneficial. My point being that when the Curiosa website is down, you're not going to be able to import your deck. So I'm going to save this deck as an object. Right click. So here's I think this is how you do it, is you can import your deck and then save it as an object somehow. And then when the website is offline this weekend, you can still play your matches if you have decks saved. So any changes of the deck, you're going to have to like make them manually or whatever. So how do I do this? Save object. I'll call this... You think I can use emojis here? I like to use the surf emoji. Oh, it did not work. Okay. Did not work. All right. Saved. And so if I delete this and then go to objects and saved objects, I have it and I can cast it. It's upside down for some reason here. And that seems to have worked. Okay. Let's reset the game and go meet our next opponent. You're asking for my thoughts on Nelly, and I have some thoughts on them. Johnny! He'll be cool with it, I think. Let's see. Johnny, what's going on, brother? If you're chatting, you might be muted, my man.
Oh, whoops. Yep, I was muted. I was like, hey.
Hey, I'm streaming on YouTube. Is that all right?
Yeah.
My man. How's it going, brother?
Oh, it's going.
How did, unless you don't want to talk about it here, how did top 8 go?
Oh, top 8 went good. I got 3rd overall.
Nice.
It's kind of sad. I got faced versus Dom round 1. He was 5-0. Yeah. And
what was he running? Battle Mage?
No, he's Water Druid, hook, line, and sinker. So he's like trying to meat hook you and pull you through a couple troll bridges and almost 20-0 you.
One interaction with Troll Bridge that I just learned about is I've been playing with Darkest Dungeon, and it says drag the unit. I thought it was a teleport, so you could kind of do a similar thing.
Yeah.
So you played against Dom.
Yeah, I won that, and it was kind of sad because I wanted him to go all the way, and I'm like, fuck, man, like,
yeah,
but.
So you got there, and then who did you play after that?
Josh, and I already lost once to Josh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the tournament already. So I had lost to him. He had like, man, I think it was like River Rapids to Mirror Realm to like Trollbridge Thin Ice Coin Ixie, something like that.
Is he still
And
on
it was
Enchant or not Enchantress?
Druid.
Oh, he's on Druid. Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
It's Water Druid, and like he flips early. And it almost plays kind of similar to like an Avatar of Air, where they have like if they get the pit and like a Wuthering Heights or something,
Right.
if you attack in, you're probably just going into the pit. So
Dang.
it plays similarly to that. He doesn't go like after 3 sites, he flips. So he doesn't even play the 4th site. But
Really?
I ended up getting a Pudge in the back row, and I thought like when we faced in the finals, and I thought that I was gonna get it, but I left Tawny alive, and he mesmerismed me, and it was like the one thing that would have just totally messed me up.
Oh,
And
jeez.
yeah, so he pudged me, and it was done after that.
Oh, that's brutal.
But yeah, no, I learned a lot, and I actually beat Sammy, who got first in
Nice.
the prelims or the Swiss rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only one to beat him that day, so that felt good.
Nice.
But
Yeah, he kicked my
I
ass.
face yeah, Avatar of Air is good.
Yeah.
And luckily, so I had kind of. Do you have a room up, by the way? I can join you.
Yeah. Wizards of
Okay.
Fun. 1, 2, 3.
Got it. So I had a bad matchup versus AOA, and I was practicing for that specific matchup. So I faced 3 that day, and I won all 3 of my matches.
Yo, really? Wow. Well,
Versus,
that's good.
versus Avatar, and there was 4. I think Jamie was the only one.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I got decimated by Sammy, and I basically asked him after the match, like, what card would you have hated to see me play in my threshold? And he went, Acid Rain's pretty good. So I'm on to Acid Rain, because I think that's actually a good tip. I forgot about that card.
I think that is good.
Yeah.
It's good versus water too, and I feel like first and second place, they rely 100% on their sites. Like I've beaten, so Josh, like I lost both times in the tournament, but I've played that deck before, and I just got a smokestacks and I won. I was at like,
wow, really?
All is reliant on the sites. So if you and Sammy beat him because he had 2 fields of fixes. So if you just take away the sites, they can't do anything.
That's interesting. Yeah, and especially against Druid, because I was giving Acid Rain a lot of thought. If they flip and have like Drums of Doom and I just Acid Rain, all those sites no longer ping even for the 1 and his thing silence. Like it's perfect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to try it more. Now I never seem to see it, but it's in there. All right, 13 lucky number. I will take the play. Just adjust your volume a slight amount, and then I think we're good to go. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Look, have fun. Let's see here.
Look, have fun.
Battle Mage. Oh, boy.
The Booty Mage.
So there's the Acid Rain, but do we run it against
I think we ship
a Battle Mage?
that.
I don't think so. I mean, you could silence his artifact, but if he comes over to your side, it doesn't matter, and then you're silencing your own sites.
Doesn't seem bad.
This, I could probably get rid of Thin Ice. Baby Pond, get the Warhorse out for cheap, but it's only 2. Battle Mage is one of my harder matchups.
I can go more aggressive because I'm going to draw. That's one thing that I've been trying to practice.
Oh, yeah, I get to go
being
first.
More aggressive with mulls on the draw.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'm going first. Okay, no mulligans for me. So in that case, I do need at least 1 water threshold. I might, or one fire rather. I'll probably bin the pond. Although Thin Ice is probably not very good against Battle Mage, so we could probably get rid of that.
Okay.
River to a pond. Warhorse dodge roll might be useful later, but I don't think we keep Acid Rain as much as we were just talking about it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 1 of each.
I'm okay with that. Ready when you are.
All right. Let's do a Winter River. Scry spellbook. And I'll keep that on top. Pass to you, sir.
Ruh-roh. Okay.
Note to self,
So we know
not River
what
Rapids.
site
Not River
top
Rapids.
site is. I think I'm good to draw a spell.
Yeah, and
we'll
card
play
art, Chris.
Boulevard,
I do have thoughts. Oh,
and
Pied
pass
Piper
the turn.
might play in this match. All right, let's grab a site. As much as I like that card, I think Battle Mage. I think we're gonna want a Troll Bridge here. And I will pass to you, sir. Yeah, I do have thoughts on
Okay.
Nelly. Long story short, I think on paper she looks fantastic, but I haven't had
that
her
does
really be very
change
good.
My plan.
She doesn't deal damage, she just drowns things
I
too.
want
So
the
if she
site.
grabs the avatar and pulls it in, sure, you can attack with other things, but it's like...
No.
It seems like such a
I
good
don't want the
card.
site.
I haven't had a lot of
I'm just
success with
gonna
it
tap.
though.
Do Genesis, make a skeleton.
We gotta find Pied Piper, guys. We gotta find it. Striking for 2 right here. Come on. Although I know it's on top of my
and
deck,
pass the
but
turn.
you know what I mean. Oh shucks. Let's see. That's there. That's there. With both of those being right there, I think we can. Although we are threshold screwed here, so the fact that I got rid of 2 sites was probably not good. I think we'll grab the spell. Like to play that. Has to go there. That's there. I think I'll pay 3 for a reduced cost Sacred Stag. Here?
Very nice.
Pass.
Okay. We're gonna draw a spell again. And I'm gonna tap.
Part of the cards. Pied Piper of Hamlin. Pied
I think we
Piper,
play the
please!
windmill here.
This would be so good! Pied Piper
To the
just...
windmill.
Ew.
After that,
Troll Bridge and Pied Piper was just nasty. Hit him,
I'm gonna
dude.
play
It's a draw 3 cards or hit him for 9?
an order.
Come on. Plus the 3? That'd be
The
crazy.
white wing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get some stuff.
Fancy guy. Oh, those are cool. What the?
Yeah,
shoot?
feel free to take them. Yeah, this is if you want to be obnoxious, and this is if you want to be a gentleman.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, just yeah, I might copy these before the match is over. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, I
can
have
give you
seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you them when they're nice and laid out.
Nice.
Pass turn.
All right, that's pretty good. Barricade you got there. Let's see. I will draw a spell. It's like I could play a River Rapids here aggressively, push, and then tap to ping the ward with Koinixie. Play a Koinixie here, target here, and then push her out of the way. But why would we do that? Now we're just giving him targets to hit. We're kind of in a standstill, a standoff. if I play River Rapids, that's nice to have a couple rivers in the back. But what do we do? If he wants to attack, we can dodge roll out of the way, which is nice. Not the best in this case. I think we can probably play Nelly, pop the ward, and then he's like, okay, I'll attack into this, and I just go, all right, I'll dodge roll, and I just roll her back here. It's probably fine. We don't really have a better move anyway. Let's tap to play a River Rapids here. And then I think we will pay 3. I'll play a Koi Nixie here.
There she is.
And then I'll target Order the White Wing to pop the ward.
Yep.
Pass. Kind of risky, I guess, but again, like if he has a removal spell, it's bad. But like if I can just dodge roll out of the way, it wastes one of his attacks. He can't really attack in safely with Stag. So I don't know. I love dodge roll.
Interesting.
Yeah, you make a good argument. Like Nelly would have been really good here. I just like, all right, pull and then drown. Pull, it would have killed that. It would have killed that. You're right. You're right. You're actually not wrong. I could see it.
I think the best course of action here is an odd one.
Okay.
But I think we play this Wuthering Heights over here.
Interesting.
Get a move. Everything over.
Okay.
Shoot the missiles.
I take 1.
And with my remaining 2, I'm going to play.
I got a little greedy with the dodge roll for sure. I should have just played him off to the side here.
And I think I play it there.
Okay. Nice.
And I pick up the order.
Yeah.
I use the Wuthering Heights to push the courser. Since there's more than one entering, I don't have to discard.
Nice.
And then I swing here for 1.
Swing at the site for 1. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, so I'll take 1.
And I don't think that I can drop after. I'm not sure how carry ally works, but if it works like equipment, I don't think I can drop it.
It's a good question, actually.
So,
we should probably look, because I've had the same question, and people were like, yeah, I don't know. And it's like, I think if you just move, moving isn't interacting. Let's see if, like, carry, because it'd probably be under drop. I'll look at carrying units, and then do, like, a control F for drop.
Sure.
All right, how does it read? So units with pickup have a modified pickup and drop basic ability as described in the codex.
Yeah,
if a unit loses the ability to carry other units, the carried units, if they lose the ability to carry other units, they're immediately dropped.
If it functions the same as artifacts, it's just modifying that now it can carry units.
Carried units may take the move and attack action normally. Therefore, if the carrying unit can't drop that turn, the carried unit could still move themselves normally. Okay, I think I'm being a little too far into that. Yeah, I think since you've interacted, it can't. So you're still carrying it, I guess. Okay.
That's okay.
Alrighty.
We'll pass.
Sounds good. So let's see. If that's being carried, that's there. Interesting. That is interesting. So if it's being carried, can I River Rapids just this?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't actually know.
That's a good question. Like,
this is a river. Oh man, I made a mistake.
Uh-huh. Do you want
I
to
always forget
change
they're-
that before I draw and untap? Because I couldn't do anything. There's no new info for here. Just new rules. Because yeah, I can push you into the bridge. Yeah.
What a gentleman.
Gotcha, bro.
You get your life back.
Yeah, and I got. Was I at 19?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I won't pick it up, and I'll just chill.
Okay. Time to find something to blow all that up. Let's see. I couldn't from here anyway.
I always forget that. It's like
Yeah.
the one thing about River Rapids.
Bro, and I was streaming earlier. I'm such an idiot. I had Winter River and then River of Blood here, and I thought it was a River Rapids.
Yeah,
So the whole game I was pushing, and they're like, "Bro, what are you doing? Like, it's not a River Rapids." So my bad. Yeah, they look kind of similar. This artwork for some reason looks kind of similar to this, as far as like the angle. It kind of messes me up. Yeah. I like the winners though. All right, so that is the turn. Are we just gonna sit here?
Yeah.
All
I'm sticking
right.
with it.
All right, I respect it. Let's draw.
Going against the rule of not stacking. But that's
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
Sometimes it's worth doing, man. Well, that's not great. This reads. Oh, that's interesting too. How does that work? I think that's how that would work. Wow, Order the White Wing has some very interesting interactions that I sometimes don't consider. That being at 3, that's there. If that's there and we did that, that's one thing. But you can push things around. I drew that. I don't see a world in which I'm moving up. So I think maybe I should have drawn a site for turn. That might have been a good idea. All right, let's draw a site. It's an awkward position to be in. Or like that, or like that.
Yeah, it feels really awkward on my end too.
Yeah, this is a weird one. I just can't really attack in there. I guess we'll just Is this a waste? It might be. You do that. That's if you you pick up something, you push. You do that, but that's not too bad. I think I'm gonna move my stag here, for lack of better judgment, and I'm gonna infiltrate your Order of the White Wing.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right.
I don't know. I figured I wanted to spend the mana, take away his biggest guy. If I did want to use Lady of the Lake later, I could still use it.
Yeah.
If he attacks at all, we're going to dodge roll for free.
And tap first.
I want to kill all these tokens with the desert and his courser. Like, if those all sit there, they're all going to blow up. But I doubt they're going to sit there. So I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we do.
I smell a grapple shot.
I'll shoot a magic missiles.
All right, so 1, and then 2, 3. So I have 2 left.
And I will pick up this skeleton.
Chat just reminded me, I couldn't cast the infiltrate. I didn't have the fire thrush.
Oh, you didn't have that.
Sorry.
Here, let's. You want to rewind?
Well,
I'll go with that.
Yeah. So sorry about that. So if we.
Here.
Yeah, my bad. I'm messing up so bad today. Holy crap! So many misplays. So that's there. That's there. This is infiltrates in the hand. We're at 4. was thinking of moving here. Sorry about that. Yeah, we
It's
can't
all good.
cast any of our fire stuff. That's not good. So I probably definitely should have drawn a site to try to get that. In that case, yeah, if that's the only other thing I can do, it's kind of a waste, but I think I'll just... cast a... She has Submerge. Is she good to keep submerged, maybe? Sorry, and I'll pretend I don't see that. Last turn. Because I don't know if I would have moved Stag onto here, but having her here seems interesting. I can bring her out later as a spellcaster. But also having her as a blocker is probably fine against your 3-power Magoos here. I mean, knowing this now, you could do that, but like I would think that, okay, it's a blocker against these guys. If you grapple shot, sure thing, but I still have a Stag. So I'll just play it like this and pass. Okay. And then you've got your turn. You still have magic missiles, I think, in your hand, unless that's the previous one.
Is the previous one, yeah.
Okay.
So I think I drew and then I tapped for a site.
Thanks, Ben. Sorry.
So I put the site back.
Okay.
Yeah, I still would have drawn this spell. And I think I still would have tapped for the site.
Okay.
And flib.
Yeah, main deck missiles is pretty good. Pretty cool.
Let's see. So I have this.
You guys are getting my
son's
vocals in full form.
Fly in carrying the courser. Then you block. And then I would assign... Still have the ward. Let me think about how this damage plays out. So I would need...
Yeah, I appreciate it, Ben.
Damage is dealt simultaneously. So it would just knock the ward off and no damage would be dealt to the Stag. So I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Meaning, like, if the order had attacked Stag, you can't stack the 1 damage and then the 2, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just be simultaneous.
Ward's pretty good effect.
So I think we go ahead and still cast this to kill the lady.
Sure.
Yeah. Then what do we do? Okay, double swing. That doesn't feel great. I'm just going to play a Highland Falconer.
Nice.
I'm going to get a Vampire Bat.
Okay.
Shuffle. Pass.
All right. Let's see. Sight in hand, so we're going to get a spell. A lot of blockers there.
I just had an interesting thought. If I picked up the order,
yeah,
and you infiltrated the order, would I still be carrying it?
Well, considering it says may carry an ally, probably it drops.
Probably not. Yeah,
I would assume it drops. Yeah, that's an interesting. I was considering that too. Like, can I infiltrate the horse carrying him so then I carry him and move him around? But it's not an ally, so I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could steal the horse, and while it has stealth, well, it can't interact. So if it picks something up, it probably interacts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good thought. That's funny. All right. I think either way, we're going to use the site to do the punish you for your sins of putting everything on the same site.
There you go.
Had to do it to him. And then, right. So now we have a fire threshold. None of those look really enticing to infiltrate. I mean, maybe that guy, but is it 2? Not really. You can also do that, but yeah, so we're not doing that quite yet either. We did that. Not even good. You're there, and at least I'm there. I go there, and now you have to deal with it. You probably have a removal spell. So what I'm considering doing is playing swap to swap this and that, so that. But then there's still a skeleton there. No, sorry, I was. What would it? Yeah, Sacred Stag in this. Then I can move and attack this guy, but then he has an order over here. I might still just infiltrate it, and if he wants to push it, that's fine. He could push my guy into the troll bridge and kill it. This is awkward. Oh boy. Yeah, this is an awkward one. I really don't know. The best move is. Doing that doesn't seem great. That's taken 2, but you've got blockers. If I do that, you just do that, so that's not good. I mean, I guess I could do this just to get the ball rolling a little bit, but this might be a little greedy. This is in such a good position. Hold on, let's see. Could I do swap and Warhorse for something? Like move with Warhorse, pick up, cast Warhorse, pick this up to move here, and then swap Stag with this. That's not very good. Yeah, because then that puts his order, he has to discard a card or it dies. If he discards the card and leaves it, then it has 3, and my Stag moves and attacks, and he has to block with one thing. He blocks with Falconer, but then he has a way to trade and kill. That might still be kind of good. It might be kind of fun either way. I can't confirm that this is a good play, but since we're kind of stalled, it just sounds kind of fun, and it might be good. So I'm going to try it. We're going to do... I'm going to pay 2 for a Warhorse here, picking up the Stag. We're going to move here. I'll pay 3 to cast Swap. I'm going to target Stag and your Order of the White Wing. White Wing enters the Troll Bridge.
I will discard my Gothic Tower.
Fair enough. Stag is going to attempt to move and attack your village for 4.
I'll block with the Highland.
Sounds good. And I'll pass to you.
Okay.
Maybe kind of a waste, but he's going to have to trade or use a bunch of magic and then trade here.
Spell.
Did I mess up? Maybe. I probably should have held that position, but I don't know. Got a little impatient. We'll see if it bites us in the butt. But he still has to figure out a way to deal with the Stag.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Obviously, I was hoping he would just let this die, so I killed it, and then I attack a thing, but he's like, nah, I'll just... So I probably should have just held the position, but...
damage, so I will grapple shot it in, deal 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna eat some stag for dinner.
Sorry,
And draw
yeah.
a card.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna eat him. You take
Yep.
4. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
White Wing.
Oh, and I. No, you've new information. My bad.
Oh, you want a dodge roll? You can
Yeah, I need to be quicker on that. Yeah. We're gonna. So he is tapped though, right? This is tapped. So I don't necessarily, and I've already taken 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, that's more information even too, because you can now just kill it with anything. I just prevent you from drawing that card, but you've already seen it. This is a hard one. Like in like a tournament, if someone's like, all right, I attack you, and they go and immediately draw their card, and I'm like, whoa, hang on. And then now they know I have a dodge roll.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no easy way. I think I really need to be on the ball with this card. Like I have to be on the edge of my seat like a Magic player, because otherwise I'm waiting for you to kill my horse and I save the horse. That's still pretty good. But like, all right. So I'm sorry about that. Let's see. You grapple shotted, and then you're like, okay, and then I'm gonna eat for dinner. But then me hitting you for 4 is also pretty good. But now you know I have this, so I can't take this back now. You're not gonna attack into the warhorse, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a hard card. I don't know how I feel about this card in Sorcery. Like, I like the card, but it's like someone's gonna play too quickly to where they start drawing new information, and then judge will say, "Oh, well, there's new info. You can't do it." And it's like, yeah, but they just drew the card without letting me, like, you know what I mean? Anyways, I just foresee that causing some fights. What is in the right thing? Because I've already taken 3. If I move here, you just trade it with skeleton. I move here, you throw it or hit it with anything. But I do prevent the attack. You'll have to attack in with something else. I don't know. Maybe we don't cast it with this. We let you take the 4 and draw the card. Pretend I don't have it, but you know I have it. So I don't know. It's not really fair to say that. Yeah, go ahead and just draw it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to have to be more on the ball.
I'll be slower with my attack.
That's not your fault, though. I mean, like, yeah, so this is dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's on me to be quick with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, I need to be faster with it. If he attacks, I'll play it. Yeah.
I think that the right play is to clear the board, so we'll kill the warhorse. Question mark?
Do we dodge roll the horse? Now, you know I have it, but now I like, is that even, I'm like, I go, they go, well, your horse is dead no matter. I go, they're like, oh, he has a stupid dodge roll. Where would I even dodge roll? I dodge roll here, and then I have a horse on my interrogator. I've already shown you the card. Let's do it. Yeah, I saved my horse. Word's not clear.
Okay.
You fool.
Okay.
All right.
Vampire Bat swings for 2.
Yeah. Only strikes against units. Okay.
I'm gonna move this skeleton here.
Yeah.
And I think the play, I'm gonna play a Dalcian Phalanx here on this Wuthering Heights.
Yikes. Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Shoot. Infiltrate on this isn't very good. I guess it can attack just here.
Can attack
because
yeah.
Well, I guess it does flip around. It's like you can move and attack here.
Yeah.
It's just I never thought about that. Yeah, sorry. I'll draw a spell there. Order's such a good card. Like, this just feels so good. He has to hit it with something and then hit it again. Very good card. If he wants to move into here with Battle Mage.
Oh. Prevents Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, it prevents Lady from casting something, which was like, I should probably just get rid of it. Yeah. I always forget with Sacred Stag, too, that he can ward his own site. I should probably prioritize keeping him on my own sites. Forget about that. Phalanx, dude. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus Grapple Shot. You can't hit me from there, at least, but that's still like 16 damage, potentially more.
He is on a Wuthering Heights.
Oh! Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of that. I think we just let's see. That's there. That's there. Pushing horse doesn't do much. We can pick up our interrogator and push over here, which is cute. That's there. Phalanx there. Movement attack, and then grapple shot.
Not used to the Winter River.
Dude, the rivers are sick. Oh, just the artwork.
Oh, just the rivers with the where the river rapids is good.
I like them a lot. And I find they connect almost every game. I get at least, or maybe not every game, but every other game I'm playing River Rapids. I feel
more often than not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you go there and then you move an attack and then you grapple shot, that is 10, 11, 12, 15 door if you discard. So yeah, I think despite it being goofy and you still having a Wuthering Heights to push it around, I think I'm going to infiltrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best spot for me, but and I probably should have done this first, but I picked him up, I pushed that there. I'll tap to draw sight. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. No more mana. I don't think horse needs to go out and get exposed, so I'll just pass turn. What do we copy with this Mirror Realm? We could copy his Wuthering Heights here, cast something and push it around. Not the best spot for that. We could also make another river, rapids. It would have to go right here, though, which isn't great. We can make another troll bridge here, which is decent, but he can just discard and go into it, and he can pick things up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
We could desert to ping something to death. A Winter River might not be bad. Just play a Winter River right here. Scry another card.
And this is untapped because you carried and pushed. Interesting. Okay. I see.
I'm leaning toward Winter River copy.
So
just describe
I'm
card.
going to swing at the site for 3.
Nothing I can do there.
Swing at the site for 2.
Take 2.
Swing at the site for 3, and I will discard.
Okay.
Palaberry Bat. And we will play. I'll move this guy up. 5 mana. Let's see if you had like. It's definitely stuff you can play. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll play a Pudge Butcher back here.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
Right. Okay. That's a problem. A swap would be cool, maybe. Not against Pudge though. He's got 5 freaking power. We'd have to like swap something to that I can then attack into it and just trade with the Phalanx. That would be cool. It's like a Magellan Glow.
I really feel like being Call of the Seed.
Well, I'll let you know I don't have it in this deck. But it's probably a good card to run. I already have my sight, so I think I'll definitely grab a spell. Just not sure what I'm praying to draw here. Part of the cards. That's there. I don't know. That's pretty good, but you can just do that or stay there. And or you just I could just put it there, but you go like that and then like that and like that. That's not great. I think, boy, Pudge Butcher, you do that, and do that. That's not good. We need to not be right there. Well, call me crazy. That'd be that much mana. That would be right there. Considering copying the River Rapids here to just push over here. So I'm out of the way of the Pudge Butcher. Alternatively, we play a Winter River here, scry what we get, push out of the way here. But then he has that to kill the horse. I only have 9 life, and he can hit me for 7 at least. Plus maybe blink his butcher and get in for something, which is not good. So maybe just like a sacred stag on his face and play the thing here and push this out of the way. And just, I still need a couple blockers if possible. So I'll have at least 1. That trades for that. Huh. Okay, I think I'm going to tap for a Mirror Realm. And we're going to copy this Winter River. Some more Winter Rivers. Let's see. Just to make it more confusing.
Scry.
We'll do that.
He's a scry guy.
Oh. Does it give me mana? It does. Okay, so we'll scry. Oh, that's a card. Let's see. It is definitely a card. We go. Boy. Oh, I don't get to draw it this turn. So that's for next turn. Okay, so I'm overthinking what I can do this turn. So we'll definitely keep that on top. We're still carrying Interrogator. Let's push the horse carrying Interrogator here. Get out of the way of the Pudge. You can like grapple shot or blink. That's gonna be bad. If I move there, that's there. Bats can get in either way, so there's not much point in moving him. I think I'll play a... We need that much mana next turn. 1, 2, 3. Boy, this is tough. I think you do that to do that, and then just do that. You eat that and get to draw. That's pretty damn. Maybe at least make you work for it. I'll play a... I think I'll just play a Sacred Stag. And you can just hit them. It's not good.
Bro, you know what I realized? When I ate that stag, I should have taken life. Because you're Interrogator.
Yo, that's true. Yeah, if you want to take 3 more. That's a good point. That's a good point. So it makes... Actually, yeah, that's great. It actually makes playing something like... That actually... Thanks. That actually reminds me of this decision. Like, if you're... You'll probably try to trade with your minions, but if you do have to trade, and you get to draw, and then I also either get to draw or take 3. Good point. And you're also tapped down. 4 horses right here. Do I try to strike you and just trade it? You go to 11 and then take 3 more and go to 8, or you let me draw. Then I don't have this blocker. Yeah, I think I'll keep it up. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. We'll get a spell.
Be nice to use this at some point. If we can get him down to 5 and then kill him.
And...
Like 1, 2, 3.
Trowbridge makes things interesting. Got 9.
This is a hard match. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This will be our last one tonight, at least on stream. I'm gonna get some dinner after this. Hang out with my son.
So I can swing around.
We're playing against Johnny. He's a local at my local game store. He's really strong. Strong sorcerer.
Bats.
He took 3rd place at our Cornerstone last weekend. He was the only one to beat the guy who took first, Sammy from Seattle, who was playing Avatar of Air.
I think this is the key.
I think he's right. Because it's going to ping the ward. He's going to heal.
Let's
well, it
see.
doesn't deal damage.
If I swing in, you
but I
probably
can
just
block.
take it.
Get him close to 5. Phalanx will get him to door. Have to win that race somehow. Pudge Butcher is very scary.
Bats attacks, Warhorse.
Yeah.
You probably don't block. I
don't
wouldn't block
block.
if I were you, but
No,
that's a possibility. Then
I
I
did
get in for
block.
6.
Yeah, I wouldn't block.
So you probably let that go. I gain 2 life.
Yeah, you go to 15. Yeah, I'm muted versus him. I'm like reassuring what he's saying to himself.
Yeah. Bats attacks, Warhorse.
You are correct. I am not going to block.
I gain 2
Dodge roll.
life.
No. All right.
This is a weird one. We got to do it though. We will swing at the stag, discarding Sturmgeist.
Whoa.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta do what
Feels
you gotta
bad.
do. Yeah.
Do we give you the option? Do I give you the option?
Up to.
Because if I swing with one of these, I can get in with the other one. So I could do 3 damage to you. I kind of like that, actually. I'll give you a choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at the site over here.
Oh golly. That's 3. Your battle mage has nothing to do but attack, except maybe with like a grapple shot or something else. If I block there and move out of the way, I kill your thing, and now your battle mage is free to run around. You would not hit my avatar. You would hit the pond or something like that, probably. And then you can connect the realm with Pudge Butcher for next turn if I decide to start attacking over there, which is not good. Otherwise, I take the 3 right now, and you throw some trick that I don't foresee in Earth. At 4 mana? I don't even know. I'm gonna say I take block with flanks. I guess I could, but I'm giving it back to you. That's not very good. I will.
You can't, because it can only move forwards.
No, you're right. That's a good point. I'll take 3. No block.
Okay, you got on to 6. Exactly what I thought you would do.
No. No.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna tap for a site.
What?
And I'm gonna play a royal bodyguard here, and I'm gonna fly him up here.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
We'll pass.
Show me disintegrate. What do we want here? Not poison nova necessarily. What do we want here? Oh yeah, the card that I knew was there and I forgot that I have it. And yeah. Oops. Forgot that was the card. Let's see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. If a nearby avatar would take damage, he may take the damage instead.
I could save you.
What? You save me?
Yeah.
Oh, you dude.
You're nearby.
Start making bribes, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We could work out a deal, right?
You and I, we go way back, right? I mean, no. Let's see. Boy. We're on rivers. Stag is there. If I do that, you can take that and it just dies. Well, this is definitely an option. Actually, let's maybe just. Oh, I don't have. I'm such an idiot, dude. I get excited about a card that I don't have threshold for. I'm so dumb. Gosh darn it, dude. So no matter what I'm doing, we do this. Oh. Well, that's probably a game, and I'll show you what I had. But
Okay.
yeah. Now, if well, you can still just block. I was gonna say, I guess I could like if this was here, I could still strike, and it would still trigger the interrogator strike, and then this like takes the damage. But I would still get to draw, or you lose 3, which is interesting. But you're here, so
I'm giving you options. I'm giving you options.
Yeah, because if I go there for that, I mean, sure. But you are, I think we definitely need to get rid of that. This also might just block and trade for it. Yeah, that's how that would go down. So, although you'd have to move in here to do it. So, well, you would survive and then they trade. Yeah, so that would be fine for you. Can I deal 1 before that? Blanks could turn around. We got that. We did that. We did that. Yeah, I can't even cast that. That's such a bummer. I thought I was 1 off from Doring. That's a bummer. Yeah, if we take the option, that's there. And then what? You would have the option to run back and trade, but you'd have to run backwards. But Bodyguard would be nearby that you wouldn't take damage. But I would get a trigger, so you probably wouldn't do that. I go there, and that's over there, and then you can door me. And then I lose. So yeah, I guess we move and attack your Battle Mage for 4.
I'll block it.
Yes, you take 3, it blocks. That happens. This dies. I'll ward the site because I always forget that's a thing that you can do. We will ward the site, and then I will pay. Excuse me. I will pay 3 for an Order of the Sacred Oak.
Nice.
And I will pass my turn.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know. We still have a chance, but I messed up my threshold twice. I need to make sure I have 2 fire if I'm getting excited about Lava Flow. Still very good because this is 5, 8 plus another 5. That's 13. So I don't know. Maybe.
Let's think.
He only has 1 card in hand, though. So
I think the smarter play with Pudge would have just been to play it here and fly it up there, so I could attack with it.
Because you could throw it here, or yeah, just attack right here. Yeah,
that would have been much smarter.
We could still win this. I mean, he'll have to attack into this to pop ward, and then attack with Battle Mage. I get a trigger.
That's why we're playing that. This is the new deck I'm trying out.
And then we Lava Flow. That's potential of 10 damage in a turn.
This my new main deck.
So if he takes it and goes to 9, I can do that, move forward, hit him there, door him, then draw a toolbox and win. Yeah.
Let's see. Could be interesting. I still think we do this. I'm gonna swing here for 3.
Okay. No thought there. Have to take it.
I'm going to tap to draw a sight.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play a Saint.
Whoa.
And I will play it. I'll play it here, and I'll Wuthering Heights it up here.
Interesting. Oh, I thought this was the Mover Mountain. So he, no minions evil, but they all enter tapped. Nice. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Sure. And he can block. Okay.
And I will pass.
Alrighty then. Okay, let's think. So, we play Vindictive Nation. We go up to 7 mana. Or we don't play the site. Well, we have to play the site if we want to cast this. So I can only deal 5 from here. So that's not good. And it would only deal 4 in that case. Unless we draw a horse here. In which case I could tap, play this, move it up, and then hit it. The kobolds might be alright. It just strikes though. Phalanx is in an unfortunate spot for sure. We swing there, give it back to him, but then he's able to move forward this way. Even if I attack with order, he's just gonna block. So nothing happens there. And then I just lost ward, and then I fire for 4 damage. He goes to 11, and he doors me here. That's not very good. Well, we'll draw a spell. Interesting. It's a shame that it's that. I just realized that detonate can be used with infiltrate. That's really good. You infiltrate something and then you just like move in to do something without attacking and then blow it up. Only does 3, but still good. Charge would be nice, except all my stuff is coming in tapped with this guy out. Fire bolts. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to kill that thing. We need a way to kill that, though. Just thinking here. Sorry. Let's see. That's... We need a way to kill this.
Just give me an idea.
What we could do is move an attack into this thing, pop the ward. Play Lava Flow. It does that. We pass. I'd have to move to do that, so I couldn't cast Lava Flow. That doesn't work. So from right here, I tap. Move an attack. Battle Mage, see if he blocks. If he doesn't, he might just take the 6 and go to 9, which isn't great for me. Does. That's 1, 2, 3. Block. This is not looking good. We could use Lure to target this thing, popping the ward. Move and attack it. It's not that great. He can still door me. Destroy random artifact. That doesn't help. Ice Lance, charge. Like, a bolt seems kind of good here. I guess it's only 1 thresh, so I could move here. Toolbox for 2, Firebolts for another 2. But that doesn't... I move an attack. I would take 3. That kills me. Boy. Quite a pickle we're in here, Johnny.
The Saint is pretty good. He's good early game, he's good late game.
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that the thing causing the pickle?
kind of the ward's causing the pickle more than anything, and also my lack of paying attention to threshold, because that would have been better. Not having to tap to move here. I need to play the site, meaning I can only cast it from here, which is not ideal. We're not in a race to do that. That's technically an option, but it's just not very good. It goes like that, does that, and then does that. I still would go to door, though. Actually, no, that doesn't work if he's there, because you're there. Ah, ha 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 ha. Boy, oh boy. Guess you are on a river. Pushing that do anything? I think the only thing I can do... Actually, I didn't consider that. I always forget... Okay. Alright, let's... but that still doesn't pop your word. That's so annoying. I use river to push there. Alright, I'm sure I'm gonna mess this up, but I will try my darndest. And I sometimes forget that this is... So if I use toolbox, what I was gonna say is I forget that you can just give it to anyone and then they can cast it. And I always forget that. I always think it's only my interrogator. So if I pop this...
Minor explosion.
Yeah, it just doesn't break the ward, though. It's a bummer. But yeah, maybe that's fine. I don't know. There's probably we could evaluate this later, but yeah, we do that. Yeah. That cost me that much.
Couldn't necessarily do like a projectile like fire bolts.
That's what I was wanting to do, yeah, because you're right here. So it's like I'd have to move to do it first anyway, but I kind of want to stay with the order. Yeah. Saint of Redemption, baby. Ben, the only problem with River is it's only minions that can push, not the spellcaster. Or not the avatar. You attack here if you block. Sure. And then I still go to 3. Or still, I mean, either way, I'm going to door, which is the problem. I kill that thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll move and attack your battle mage. I'm not really sure what the best play could have been.
I guess I'll block and discard
Sounds
Valley.
Good. 3 mana left. I will pass.
Let's see, we get
I guess I could have just left that thing up. This is untapped.
We'll swing. This is only minions, right? Yeah. Swing at the site for 3.
Yeah, I probably should have just left him up.
Fudge does a 360.
What?
And then we pass the turn.
Oh. Yeah, I should have just left him untapped, I guess. You know, you can't attack anything without me hitting you. You at the most hit me for down to 1. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think.
Draw a card, but you're off door.
Yeah, that's there. I do that. I'm already at door. Probably have a kill spell, but I have no idea. That's at 1, 2, 3, 8. Ah, that's frustrating. Almost a sick play. Um. Oh, let me mute my baby monitor for a second. Sorts of weird stuff. Okay. One, two, three. Almost cool.
Am I phalanx back? Can you hit me for 5?
I'm trying, dude. I would like to use him. Like to show you my hand. Almost like to help me out here. Let's see if we go one. Two. We will analyze this together. As much as I would love to. So yeah, how does carry work with like multiple like pickups and drops? You have something with carry.
You can pick up and drop, but you can't
pick up
interact with the realm.
Can you pick up, drop, and then pick up again? Like allies?
I think it's once per turn that you could do both.
Do you mind if I look it up?
I could be wrong.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, go for it.
Carrying units.
I know it's a basic action.
You have modified pick up and drop basic abilities. A unit that's being carried must share the location. Similar to carrying artifacts, the carried units are moved along. It's forced movement. Okay. For example, if a warhorse tries to carry something into a gnome hollows, the warhorse can enter, but the other thing can't because it's more than 3. Okay. What about picking up and dropping? I'm gonna guess you can't.
So pickup is once per your turn. You may pick up any number of artifacts here. So
yeah, artifacts. So I guess it's modified to carry allies once per turn.
Yeah.
Here.
It's so it'd be
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then drop is also once per turn.
Because I have a couple options. I essentially can flee or try to really get you here.
Get a warhorse.
Yeah, okay, I'll show that at least. So, because that's all I could have. I've got the horse, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 there, plus some secret sauce. But then, well. Here's the thing. Let's do it actually. And one thing I didn't consider. If we go,
just need to have a blocker.
Well, that's the thing is they can't fight each other, right? Unless you have unless you have grapple shot. That's the problem. We go,
If we go door, yeah. So you've got.
All right, let's freaking do it, dude. We're gonna go.
And then if I take anything.
All right, I'm gonna cast the war horse.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to move an attack into your battle mage for 2.
Okay. Is that the first spell you've cast?
Yes.
Oof. Then I go down 3, and then I go down That's 6 plus 5.
This is a good game.
You're up
because
to something.
if he takes the life, then my order doesn't have to attack, and now I have a
but letting
blocker.
you draw.
Then
is
he can
really
stand
bad.
up to block, get him to door. We're both at door, but I have a blocker and he doesn't. Although he does have flanks. I have to
5,
consider
6,
that.
7, 8.
Ah, shoot. I didn't actually consider that.
I feel like if I take the damage, I mean, let me think about what you've got here. 5 mana.
I did not consider that. He'll
You
get
have
it
lava
back. He can
flow.
push it and just attack into me, so I would
don't
need to
think that
keep
you
the
have lava
blocker.
flow.
So actually, that's probably not good. He said, I don't think you're going to
You have
lava flow.
fire, though,
That's what I'm
so
holding
you
in my
can
hand.
Have a minimum of 3 damage in your hand. This swings for 5.
Yeah, it's the fact that he can attack with flanks against me if I attack and I can't block it. That's a problem, and I did not consider it until right now.
You can draw a card.
Already?
Like doing
Okay.
that, but yeah.
That is not what I was expecting, but I might transition into this instead. So, boy. Yeah, because I couldn't do both. So we're going to... do I move? I guess I could move back into the troll bridge. A little nervous about this guy. Like being behind this for sure. Draw sight. Oops, sorry.
Yep.
We're gonna pay 2 to center fee your Wuthering Heights.
Okay. They have 1 air.
Got 1 air. Orders there. You like to have the pudge blocker. You blink though, you can only blink nearby. We might just keep him up actually. Good gravy. I might seriously regret this. So getting in for 5 now. You go to 8. You're gonna start attacking up. You could just kill the center fee. And it's kind of another race. It's a really tough decision. I had a different plan in mind, but with that, we have to turn off the Wuthering Heights. Go there, that goes there. It still has to tap to do the thing, though. So if you shot a projectile, this would still block it. And you only have 4 mana, so it's not like you could do a blink and then a grapple shot. I'm at door, though, so you grapple shot here. Consider that as... I mean, if you have grapple shot, you're going to win either way. I can't really do anything. So I'll attack here for 3.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Oh wait, I can just attack you. So
Oh, I'm an idiot.
you
Yeah,
wanna-
wait.
you wanna
Oh, okay.
reconsider
Yeah.
that?
Sorry. Yeah, I'll
You're
just
good.
pass without attacking then, just to not
Okay.
waste any more time, because I had a different play in mind and it involved dooring you.
I have the toolbox.
Did you just top deck it or do you have it?
I had a divine healing in hand.
No way. So this was my play before I drew this. But I forgot you had the Wuthering Heights ability to get me, so that changed it. But what I was thinking was hit here for 5, hit here for 3, and then for the final 5, yeah, Lava Flow. So
It
then
was lava flow.
then we're
Okay,
both at
yeah, I was
door, and
like,
it's like, oh, at least you can't attack
yeah.
me. If you have a grapple shot, whatever, you win
Yeah.
either way. But you can just
That's why I
now
let
that
you
this
draw.
you can just throw this
Yeah.
here and attack, so that doesn't work. So
wait, how much? I was at 15, right? Or was I at 16?
you were at 15 because you
15.
took
Yeah,
2
15.
from the horse. Yeah. So I was holding these two, and then I ended up drawing this, but from the attack from the horse. But this wasn't.
Yeah.
This was here. So I was like, okay,
So 2, 10,
I could alternatively I could have picked up my avatar
12, 15. Yeah, you
and pushed here and then moved here. So at least I'm like hiding. You gotta like attack. You'll draw another spell though, but I hit you for 2. This hits for 3. That was the other option and maybe the better one, but I don't know. You had a divine healing. You could have healed up. I didn't have a river of blood. You got the toolbox, so you would have doored me either way.
The zap would have. Yeah.
Oh man.
The I kind of put Pudge here because I wanted, like, if you did ever swing in with this, I have these covered with this,
right,
and this lane covered with that.
Yeah,
if I just
it makes
tap for a
sense.
site.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I was like, I probably should have just played it up there.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to just play it here. Yeah. I mean, I'm no expert, but like, whenever I've played against Pudge Butchers that also run air, it's definitely like, if anything, it's the threat. Yeah. You're just like, I could literally throw this and pull anything. Like, shoot, like, what do I do against that? So, yeah, because you'll just find the opportunity. You get it right on my troll bridge, and it's just eating things. Like, that's brutal. I guess they fight, so you'd have to be careful with the troll bridge. You could discard though. Yeah. If that's a newer deck, I think that's the only thing I would have maybe done differently, but otherwise I don't really want Earth, so I don't really know what to say. I was really hoping in this game, I know it's a one of, but I did add Pied Piper into the deck, and there were so many turns where you had like a couple skeletons here, and I'm like, please, like, you had a couple skeletons plus the horse. And I was like, I could gain control of all 3 of these. I could do something real spicy. But since I've put him in the deck, I haven't seen him once. Well, I haven't seen him do the thing yet because it's like not a necromancer meta right now. But I don't know. Tokens are good. I figured it'd be... I might cut him just depending on where the meta's at. I'm at 64 with this deck, honestly, anyway. So it's like, cut it down to 63.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I mean, I think the most I'd go is 63, pushing it, because I just don't know what to cut. I'd love to see your input if I sent my deck, but like, add an Insert Agravain. So I just want to play around with... I forgot this card existed, because I wasn't running double red pips for a long time, and someone's like, why aren't you running this? It's like, oh yeah, right. Totally forgot that exists. So definitely, especially with Magellan Globe, like, that could be pretty nasty. That was hard.
Threshold split right now?
We are I've made so many changes. I wanted to say I'm at 50-50. It's mostly water though. Yeah, it's not quite 50-50. It's definitely like there's like 20, including things in the collection, there's like 20-ish, 24. Is that the right number? Total cards that have double water thresh, and then it's about half that for fire. But yeah, I do definitely need to make sure I'm but as far as like my sites, I might have to recount them. I mean, I'm just looking at the, I'll send you my list. I can never make sense of what is shown in the Curiosa website data. Like, let's see, I'll turn this on for viewers. Let's see. When it shows like your output and then your output, like it's saying I have I guess it's just because I have some colorless sites. Is that what that's saying? Like, it says it shows only 80% of my output, but I'm only running. I'm running 1 Mirror Realm and 1 Darkest Dungeon. That's 20%. Oh, it's Valley of Delight too, so that's technically not true. That's technically not true. Yeah. I like Valley of Delight a lot. That's helped for sure. I am only on 2 Thin Ices only because I also don't run the Succubus. So it's like if you don't see Koinixie, Thin Ice isn't really that great. I don't know. I mean, you could, if you're playing more water, I could see the argument for like riptiding things in or pushing or using Innsmouth Dock, whatever, but I'm not. So it's like, I just run 3 Koinixies, 2 Thin Ices. I don't know. If you have any thoughts. Yeah.
With Valley, you can add, like, each site is worth, I think it's 3.33%. So if you've got 2
Okay.
Figure add 7% to both of them, so you're at like 43.50. But you're only going to be able to pick one of them when you play it.
Sure.
But I kind of see it like that. So you're at like kind of 50-50 with your thresh.
Yeah. I feel about 50-50 when I'm mulliganing, and like when I draw my first 3, like I'll do a reset. Just as an example. So like, oh, wrong thing. 1. Jeez, come on. 1, 2. All right. So like in this scenario, well, obviously this is 3, but say it was like 2 fire, 1 water.
Mm-hmm.
I would even consider, maybe that's bad. I was gonna say I would even consider like mulliganing the 2 fire to find my second water, because there's just way more cards that need that second water.
Yeah.
Like this is rough. Like, but if I mulliganed 2, like let's say I got rid of one of each of these, and then I draw 2 more, still rough. Wow, that's a pretty rough.
Well,
and then I draw my 4th.
like,
I at least got 1 there. And there's the other one. Okay, like that worked out. It kind of generally works out that way. Like if I mulligan aggressively, I'll get 2 of each. But I do sometimes have to get rid of 2 that I wish I didn't, like deserts that I wish I had versus, tokens and stuff. But yeah, there's all my water now. So it's like, that's kind of how it's felt. Like I definitely don't keep 2 fire and 1 water over 2 water and 1 fire. The second fire thresh is really for like later game cards like Minor Explosion, Sir Agravain, Colicky Dragonettes, the Gift of the Serpent, and none of those have to happen the turn I have turn 3 mana or whatever. Like they're kind of a later solution thing. So it's like I'll eventually get to 2. So then when I scryed with that Mirror Realm that last game with Winter River, the Lava Flow, I was super excited, but did not have the threshold to even play it. So probably I should have mulliganed it because I didn't know what my next site would be. I tapped to draw it. It was a fire, but I had to tap to play it and wasn't in a good position to cast it. So plus I had to draw the Lava Flow to have it in my hand to begin with. So I probably could have just been like, well, I can't even cast that, so I'll just bin it and try to find something else.
What's the main reason for running Lava Flow?
It's my avatar in Interrogator, except against you. So this is the exception, like maybe you and maybe Persecutor. Is that I almost always generally end up on your side. I'm running 2 Magellan Globes, 2 Polar Explorers, and a Ruler of Thule. I also am running Ring of Morrigan, so I generally like to be up here anyway. Of course, it's great against spiders. It's great against Koinixies. But it is, a lot of times I'll draw 1 and just move up and be like, and like, okay, I blew up your thing for 5, and then trade it with something else, hit you for 4. I've cleared the board, I pass turn. And it's just good. Like, it's just very, I think it's, someone was asking earlier today, like, do you like Lava Flow versus Snowball? And I was like, Lava Flow is way better than Snowball. But I also run Snowball because it's a situational card. It's kind of, sometimes pushing everything to the side is good. It's good in water. It's I
will tell you that I play Lava Flow in my Necro list. Because I used to run double Magellan Globes as well. And just the amount of times that I would like Magellan's Globe, swing in with the team on the back row, and then just fucking do 5 to get people to door. Yeah. It was pretty, it happened a lot. So that was just running a couple cards. I would play a lot more aggressive with my avatar. But Interrogator lets you take that kind of to a new level. So I like the idea. I will say that from experience, I would look at the things that cost double pips and base your curve off that. So like if you've got a lot of early double water or a lot of early double fire, I would try to lean into one more than the other. And then make your sites kind of reflect that, so that late game you'll have like I like to do 60-40. So like this list that I have is 60-40 Earth as the majority. Yeah. And late game, I can get my double air to do Whirling Blades, but I'm not concerned about getting double air early. Right. So that adds to consistency, and also like with what you mulligan, it gives you greater odds of like, oh, well, if I mull this, it's most likely going to be X. Right.
That makes sense.
In 50/50s, this was a 50/50 site. Or the Atlas were 50/50 with Threshold. I will say I've ran a few different 50/50 lists. They're the hardest decks to mulligan.
They are. They're
Because
super hard. They're super hard.
You'll
Yeah.
have the spells, but not the Threshold. Or
Yeah.
it's like
It's challenging. Yeah.
it's definitely difficult.
Yeah, my mulligan game has arguably improved. Like me 6 months ago trying to pilot this, I would have messed up a lot and just blame my sites. But I have gotten better at just going like, all right, I even if I can't cast my double threshold stuff, I'm going to prioritize getting 2 waters. But again, yeah, like you've seen, like if I draw some really good fire sites and 1 water site, it sucks to go like, that's the hard one. If I have 1 of these and 2 of these, it's like, well, I really need 1 more of these. So if I mulligan just 1 and still get another fire and then another fire, I didn't find it. But if I pitched both, I would have got my water. But then if I get 3 water and don't have my fire, you know, I mean, you can relate. Like, that's tough.
Yeah.
So it is hard. So I'll take that advice to heart and maybe consider changing some stuff.
I think looking at your list, one thing you could try is running kobolds instead of dragonets because they strike. And they're also only 1 fire.
I do have kobolds in addition to dragonets.
Oh, you do? I didn't see them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dragonets are so good, dude. It's hard to cut them. Like I also was like, yeah, I got kobolds. I got other ways to strike. These things are kind of bulky because that is the hard card to cast on turn 3. That's like where you're heavily trying to get 2 and 2 with your mulligans, so that you can play dragonets because it can be good against imposter if you're going first. It paired with my 3. I actually really like running 3 toolboxes right now. I've been off of toolbox and I'm kind of back on it. With this avatar, I like having that access to a gift of the serpent at all times. I don't know, man. It's just good, but yeah, it might. I could see, I don't know. I'm also like I'm at 64. I could see cutting one of them down. So it's like, okay, if you're going to find it.
Are you comfortable with casting it turns 4 and 5?
I'm not uncomfortable doing it. It's a little awkward, but
I think as long as you're comfortable like casting it a turn or 2 later, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to play it on turn 3. It's obviously ideal, but it's like it's a pretty beefy body in and of itself. It pings wards. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know though. It's I'm kind of in a experimental phase, and that's why I'm running 64. I'm like, even though I'm over, I just want to play with these are all the cards I'm interested in playing with. So if I play enough games, even though I'm like maybe not consistently drawing everything, it's like I just want to kind of play with all of these cards together and see how they feel and see what doesn't fit. How they feel. And it's I don't know. I'm having a hard, like even cutting a cat down to 2 just to like try that felt bad. And like cutting a pond to put in an Innsmouth dock for a little bit more potential movement. Like it's a 1 of site, but I thought that might give me a little edge. But I don't know. Having a turn 2 cat is pretty sweet almost always. Especially if they're playing water. Well, I guess you can't cheat it out, but still turn 3 cat on their face is good. But I don't know. If you have any other thoughts, no, I appreciate the site thing. Like that's a good. So you were saying like basically like count up how many cards are like the lower cost. I guess you'd really only be counting like maybe even in my case like the 3 cost double pip cards.
Yeah.
And see which because you're gonna even out hopefully naturally by the time you draw your 5th or 6th site. You know, yeah. So that's a good thought. Just looking at my list, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So like 15 and actually 16 if I keep Lady in there. 16 of my minions, just minions, not even my other spells. My minions are like 3 or less mana, but require double or more water threshold. So Lady'd probably get cut in this case because that's triple. But that's another late game card. I don't know. I may not keep that. I could probably cut that card. It's probably an easy cut. But yeah, and then for fire, it's just Dragonets and Agravain. So way less. So yeah, I think fire would be the one to get cut down. I may even just cut Mobbed Court, dude. I mean, it deals some damage, but it's like, it affects me too. looking at my list, that's probably the one I would cut. I know that it burns and like that's what my deck wants to do though, but like I like River of Blood so much versus Archie. It also connects to my River Rapids, which you've seen can be pretty cool. I don't know. Mirror Realm is nice because it's kind of another valley. If I really needed the threshold, I don't know. Like
I think if you think about like how you're gonna do your draw, what is the ideal 3-side opener for you in terms of just threshold?
For threshold,
do you want 2 waters?
I want 2 water and 1 fire for sure. Is the ideal.
So your ideal draw is to never cast Cobalt on 3.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like I think Cobalt is really. I mean, obviously Cobalt is amazing, but I think for what you're trying to do,
it's a good thought.
The double fire is gonna put you in a position where you're gonna want to do the thing that the rest of your deck doesn't want to do, playing on curve.
No, that makes sense. So like just in like an experiment, if we were to cut Dragonettes, do I, in addition to that, change my mana at all, or just mulligan correctly? Like, okay, just make sure I have 2 water and I can mulligan all my fire. Like if I had 1 water, 2 fire, mulligan both fire to try to get that second water, and then never see fire. What are your thoughts? I'm curious.
I think if your ideal draw is double water, 1 fire, and let's say you get it.
Yeah.
If your next site is water, you're not going to play Dragonettes for like the first.
Yeah, that's true.
6 turns of the game.
You're right.
Because you're most likely
draw spells. Yeah.
Not drawing a site. Yeah.
Right. If Interrogator let you choose either or, oh baby, woo! They say draw a card. Give me a site. That'd be money. That is a good point that you make. Like if I don't have that double thresh, it's a good point.
So I think
it's got my wheels turning a bit because that's true. It's a very good point. It's a strong argument.
I think you could do one of 2 things with that because you do have a lot of double pips. I noticed that you don't have any of the double threshold sites. I think if you want to keep the Colicky, I would almost say you're kind of forced to play those and maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they're strictly better than Valley of Delight.
Okay.
Because it's it's an exceptional. It gives you both. It doesn't get hit by that one fire site that blows up all elites and uniques. It's super fringe, but some people play it.
Peasant Revolt.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But just the fact that it gives you both out of the gate, you don't have to choose. So like if you had one of those in your opener,
right,
then you can play Colicky and you can play your other double water thresh, and then you'd be totally fine. So I think that's an easy upgrade that you can make. But I would put all 3, and maybe in addition to those 3, the Valley of Delights as well. And then you'd be able, or maybe even instead of Valley of Delight, because you have a lot of low curve stuff where you kind of want both, maybe even like a castle or a Color of Outer Space.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good. I'm running them in this deck because it's kind of similar in that I don't have a lot of sites, and like sometimes I do go in after site 4 and get really aggressive with my avatar as well. And having something like a color makes it so I know I'm going to be able to hit my double threshold spells, like my Sturmgeist, for instance.
Right.
It's 3 mana, double lair. Like, I know I'm most likely going to be able to cast that, as well as all my other threshold stuff. And I have triple, like you saw with Divine Healing. But it just helps alleviate that and make sure that you can play the game.
Right. For the double threshold sites, I guess I'm just thinking like was your thought there to run them for both colors or strictly for fire, just to be able to speed up the potential to play Dragonettes on curve?
I think that they're really good for both. I mean, I know that you have a lot of utility sites.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Um,
It's like I'm trying to like
yeah.
eke out as much pain as possible, but I do need to. I have to be fair. I haven't really felt the threshold screw much. Like I've been, in my last couple dozen games, but I did feel it in our last
Mhm.
game just there, where I like kept
Mhm.
missing threshold. That was also I kind of wasn't paying attention, or meaning like I'm used to having two of each because I usually am able to. I don't know. I feel like I've been able to consistently get into them, but that's a good point. If I do end up with 3 water and 1 fire, that Dragonette that's in my hand is not going to get played for many turns.
Mhm.
Because you're not going to waste a turn drawing another site.
And the later double fire pips, like you're going to be drawing more sites, so you're more
Yeah, you're
likely
going to
to be
have
able to
them.
cast them.
Yeah, that lava flow was just kind of unfortunate. I should have
Mhm.
probably just been in that situation. But yeah, I almost want to physically write down some notes. I got a notepad here, but essentially, yeah, I'll do it. The food, the takeaways from today, and I appreciate the insight. Like this is my first deck that I've really like built more or less on my own. Obviously, I take critiques and ideas, and people suggest cards, and I try them in. But it's like
Sure.
I'm not the best
Yeah.
deck builder, so this is like the best I've got, and it's I'm proud of it. But I appreciate. I haven't taken a lot of like outside input aside from like a few card suggestions and things like that. So like someone suggested Darkest Dungeon in me, which I used to think was like I just wrote it off as trash. It's actually pretty great. I mean, if
Mhm.
you draw it like turn 4 or 5, you're not gonna unless you can guarantee a strike like with a Hot Wheels in hand. You're just gonna hang on to it. So you might have to tap. You might have to draw another site the next turn, like
Yeah.
more than a
It's
spell
almost
that
like a
you wanted.
spell.
Yeah, you just keep it in hand. Exactly. That's exactly it. And then you do it. And if as long as it's the closest route, and if you're running Magellan Globe, maybe it makes it worse in that sense. But like you could pull it through the troll bridges and just whatever effects you want to do. But especially even with yeah. Anyways, I really like the card, but that was like a suggestion someone made, and I'm like, actually, that's a good point. And then when I tried it, it was actually way better than I thought. Yeah, you treat it like a spell almost, and then always like Mirror Realm, definitely on the mortuaries. But anyways, yes. So just to say, like, I appreciate the feedback because I'm gonna try either one of two things. It's either the active volcanoes and the whatever it's called, deep sea, or it's consider maybe cutting dragonettes and just kind of
And I would
staying where you're at.
I'd also consider Oasis. I think that Oasis is
Yeah, I've ran that for a while.
really good.
It's just fun. You see that in your opening hand, and then one of the other two each. You're like, nice. It just feels good. Potentially a castle and color out of sight sounds pretty good because that one usually lasts a good amount of time. Now, either of those are susceptible to earthquake, but
Mhm.
Vindictive Nation does ping them a little bit if they want to do that. Is move
Yeah.
for 3. Yeah, so
It'll
like
be
they'll take
yeah,
at
it
least
could be
3,
like
maybe
6.
6. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good. So if I can at least play this
And you do
next to
have
the
water.
castle, it's good. Uh,
And the water sites also kind of help mitigate that as well because they can't bury anything on your water sites.
exactly. So if they
So, like,
really
if
want to
you're
move
going up
it, they gotta
against
pay life and not bury
Mhm.
anything. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I think Oasis, like, Oasis before Color of Outer Space and before the castle because it does everything you need it to do.
Could you repeat
So
that? I'm
after you
sorry. I'm sorry. I was in thought.
all good. So the Oasis gives you the same benefit as the castle and the Color of Outer Space, right? It gives you your water, it gives you your fire.
That's
So
true.
like
I don't
if you're
need the
considering
third color.
those,
Yeah, I don't need the
yeah,
third color.
just
That's a good
do
point.
the Oasis.
Yeah,
Just do the
actually,
Oasis.
what am
There's
I
no
even thinking?
downside.
Because it's also water permanently. The other ones are water, I guess, too. But you're right. The other one, it can't be manipulated.
So
And the other ones would be manipulated just as much as from a Atlantean Fate too. So it doesn't. There's no
Mhm.
difference. That's true. Yeah, good point.
So I kind of have like a hierarchy in my mind
Yeah.
anytime I'm building a 2-color deck.
Mm-hmm.
And the first site I always consider is the exceptional dual sites.
Yeah.
they don't really have any opportunity cost other than like, cool stuff, but it lets you play the game. So that's the cool thing that you get.
Yeah.
So I always max out those first. And then if I'm looking for more threshold fixing, I'll go to Valley of Delight. And then if I'm looking for more threshold fixing, I'll look to the Castle and Color of Outer Space.
Right. And so you do all of those on top of things like Oasis, or is that also factored in?
Oh yeah. So like in this deck, I have 3 windmills, I have a castle, and I have Color of Outer Space because sometimes I'm just stopping on 4 mana.
So you have everything minus the Valley of Delight, essentially.
I have Valley of Delight too.
Oh wow! So you're really big on mana fixing. Yeah. Okay. Like.
Yeah.
So am I. I think with Interrogator you naturally try to like. It's a lesser avatar, so you're trying to like squeeze every opportunity to deal damage. You know, like I see and running all the ponds and the deserts and the rivers and the thin ice. You get kind of trapped in trying to do a bunch of cool stuff. But yes, you risk not hitting your thresh. So I might need to.
I just like to play so how I play Battle Mage.
Yeah.
Is I want my first 4 sites to be able to cast any air spell and any earth spell that I have.
Okay.
And then at least how I have my curve where none of my air spells have double thresh until Whirling Blades mana. So not till 5. So I know all I need is 1 air, and then I can focus on the rest of 3 earth. That lets me play things like Gargantula, that lets me play Divine Healing.
Yeah.
And like I know when I draw those cards, I'm going to be able to cast them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the 4 sites, like sometimes it's all I have because the best play to do is just go in and start swinging.
Right.
So it's really like your avatar. And if you're playing Interrogator aggressive, sometimes, maybe you might find yourself in like you've got your 4 sites and you want to go swing in now with your Magellan Globe and do all that. And then probably the best play from then on is just to keep attacking with it. And then
right.
Are your 4 sites going to let you cast all the spells in your hand? It's
not always.
Kind of questions.
That's a good thought exercise. 4 sites. Play anything you'd want to play for the rest of the game. Yeah, and that's definitely like a battle mage mindset too, right? Because that's generally probably what you're mostly doing is getting to 4 and then never drawing a site again if you don't have to. Like, I'm guessing, right? I mean, maybe not always, but as long as your threshold's covered,
some people play it, that they'll go further, and it depends on what you're playing against. Like sometimes
True.
I've had games where I get locked down by a sphere, and I'm just playing a tap draw site avatar.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's like, okay, well, can you roll that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would just look at like if you were to make like a flow chart of like how you want your first 5 turns to go.
Yeah.
And what you're gonna do after that. Think about like the best setup to do that.
Okay.
Like you've got your super defensive sites, so like you'd probably want one of these. It sounds like you want 2 water and 1 fire, so maybe like a River Rapids Thin Ice and Mob Court or something would be like an ideal site opener for you.
Yeah. Just looking at I'm trying to even think of what I usually love to see. Like I love to see, maybe it's not defensive, but I love to see like a River of Blood, a River Rapids. So those 2 are covered, and then maybe a pond depending on what minions I have. Definitely not Darkest Dungeon, that gets mulliganed first hand generally. Generally, I say generally because if I'm holding River Rapids, River of Blood, and Darkest Dungeon, for example, but my spells are my spells are Magellan Globe, Quarrelsome Kobolds, and something else. Well, turn 3 you can get that strike, so you can turn 1, pass, turn 2, Magellan Globe, turn 3, play this and play a Kobold, strike them and pull them over, and then just beat them down with whatever you can cast. I mean, maybe that's not perfect because but then you still, you strike for 2 every turn. So unless they have a way to blow it up.
And you have the option of attacking with your avatar.
Exactly. Yeah, and sometimes I get greedy with that. I've had that where even like on turn 2, I play Globe and then or on, maybe that's a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like as soon as I get Globe, I just, just start attacking. That doesn't usually work out very well. But if I'm able to, have Kobolds going and then I play Polar Explorers and for whatever reason my thing is tapped, but I can move this across to get an extra strike, I'll go for it. Like I don't really care. I'm not, depending on the avatar, not Battle Mage. That's a little scarier. So I've taken the Rack out, for example, which is a card that you'd think all Interrogators would run, because stretching a Battle Mage just makes them stronger because now you can just hit wherever you want. I've found that that's very counterproductive for me. So I've taken out the Rack. But I love Magellan Globe. I love my toolboxes. My kit right now, there's one card I'm probably going to switch out, and it's only because I had a leap attack in here, not knowing it was exceptional, and one of my viewers pointed it out. So I put a lure in, but just like quickly, but that could be anything. I had Drown for a long time, but since my sights are so 50-50, I took it out. I like a lot of these, though, and I'm trying Charge, actually. I think it'd be kind of interesting if you have you've got a toolbox on, you play a Pond, cast a Stag. Well, you wouldn't do that on turn 4, but just, I don't know. Late game, you draw something that's maybe lesser power, that's like 3 power or something, but you have 4 or 5 mana. Wow, 3 toolboxes in a row. And you, unless this isn't shuffled. Oh, it's not shuffled, that's why. You get my point. Yeah, you have a toolbox, play a thing, give it charge attack. I haven't actually executed it, but love Angry Mob, love Gift of the Serpent. If I have Dragonets, I think I'd consider changing this if we cut the Dragonets. Detonate, I'm playing around with this, but I thought this would be hilarious. Like, this could be the one realization I had in our game was if I, it's not that great, but if I infiltrated one of your guys that was annoying and just started moving him around toward a good spot, and then you just detonate it
and blow him up.
Yeah, it kills it, but I still deal 3. Like, that'd be pretty interesting. Kind of goofy, but hey, you might not expect it.
If you get infiltrated, you can also detonate your guy.
Totally. Oh yeah. Or if they steal my ring, like I play swap, and then they're like, "Oh, I swap back." I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty funny," and then
blow it up.
Yeah, I just blow it up because it's anything I own or control. So if you gain control of it, I still own it. So, and then if I can temporarily steal one of your things, I can blow it up too. So that includes if I swap for one of your artifacts. And one reason I thought this was cool today, like I realized, is since I do run 2 Magellan Globes, which you'd think they'd be at the top.
It's kind of a mine.
It sucks. Exactly. It sucks drawing that second Magellan Globe that you didn't need, but I can throw it in a weird spot and then swap it and then blow it up. Like, it's a little mine.
Like they step on the globe and you blow it up.
Totally. Yeah. They're like, I put the globe here, and they're like, oh, there's something wrong with that. I'm over here. I go, bah, yeah. And then the dream, you've seen me with the dodge roll, and I keep telling people this, but would be, I get you to door, and I'm like, here. And there's maybe like a complex board state here. And you're like, okay, I'm going to get him to door. Okay, so first you have got this minion here. I'm going to move an attack into your minion. I cast dodge roll while equipped with Ring of Morrigan and end the game on your turn. That'd be the dream, dude.
That's pretty funny.
Because they're like, wait, but I could have done Courtesan Thias first. You're like, nope, you already knew information. I got you. Yeah, that'd be it. That'd be cool. But yeah, man, no, I appreciate the tips. It's kind of those. Generally, I'm usually just like plugging in my sights into like the hypergeometric calculator to see my odds of seeing 2 of any of them or 1 of any of them in my first like 6 sights. Assuming you draw 3, you draw your first 3, you mulligan 2 of them, and then draw a 4th. That's like your 6 sights. I'll kind of base it off of that. Generally, it's like, you wanna, if you're running any color that you need 1 or 2 threshold of just throughout the game, you want probably 12 is the number I kind of sit around. But like you said, well, okay, when do you want that double? Is it later in the game or early? In my case, it's usually late game, except for the Dragonets, which is awkward. So you make some good arguments for, maybe just some of the utility sites I play. I like the defensive water sites, but maybe some of the fire stuff could be swapped out. I like Mobbed Court. I do feel a little bad pulling it out as an interrogator who's trying to get you to door as quick as possible. But like you said, I want to be able to play the game. And if you make that good point thinking like a battle mage too, is like sometimes, yeah, I'll get to like 4 mana, but I'll have the opportunity to strike you and I'll do it and stop playing sites. And it hinders me a bit, but until I see a spell that costs 5, I don't really care. I mean, I do have 2 and 3s that I could arguably be playing if I kept playing sites, but being able to strike every turn is sometimes really, really worth it. Yeah, I may even, like with that mindset, if I'm like, okay, having the right sites to have the threshold to allow me to be more aggressive, maybe I do put Makeshift Barricade back into the collection. Get on your side and throw the barricade down, and then, you know, I don't know. I cut that.
You can't play it on your opponent's sites.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. It's a monument.
It's a monument.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, so even less reason to play it. Yep, never mind. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I'll give this some thought. I think I still like to have the Dragonettes, so I'll probably end up doing more of the just putting in the Oasis and the double threshold sites. Over cutting the Dragonettes, but at the same time, cutting Dragonettes sounds fun too, because I can just kind of keep doing what I'm doing and send it. Plus, I'm at 64, so that'd be 3 of them, and then cut Lady out, and we're good.
I think that's the easiest change you could make.
I might try that first. Just cut those, see how it feels. If it still feels good, or if I really miss the Dragonettes. I don't know if I keep the Gifts of the Serpent if I do that, so I'll have to rethink that. But they're still a good card on their own. But losing that pang is pretty good. And they're good with Kobold.
Think about running Oasis.
You said think about running Oasis?
Yeah. It'll make your mulligans a lot easier.
Yeah.
And it'll let you mulligan your spells more.
Yeah, which is where I should be. I'd rather be mulliganing spells than sites, for sure. Yeah, and this deck runs a lot of magics too, so it's like, I have 17, I think. There's a chance that I have all 3 magics that none of them I really want in my opening hand. And then if I have to mulligan my sites and I'm just stuck with like a lava flow and a snowball and a, you know, toolbox or one of these, like that would suck. So being able to have the freedom to mulligan the sites I need or the spells I need. And then maybe if I'm mulliganing sites, it's more just to like, oh, okay, I don't need this one. Let's try to get a better one, you know? That'd be an ideal position to be in. So yeah, I'll try that first. Just cutting but you did, Oasis is a good point though. All right, I'm going back in the lab.
Get worse. It's gonna get worse if you cut the Cobalt or the Dragonettes too.
You said this will get worse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably
the Dragonettes is like one of the best.
Yeah.
It's like I think the easiest thing you do is just cut the Dragonettes in this, and that fixed a lot of the threshold stuff. Yeah, I think. And that opens. I mean, you said it doesn't come up much, but just playing things on curve, it'd be more consistent. You'd eliminate some of those games.
Yeah, and this deck doesn't play it. It's interesting playing like a mid-range interrogator, but I have to say it's my favorite interrogator. I like it more than like the aggro that just runs out of gas. This feels really fun, and it just has a lot of tools to adjust to whatever they're doing, and 3 toolboxes helps with that. And yeah, I'm gonna try the Dragonettes, cutting the gifts. Maybe keep 1 gift in the collection because it can still, you know, kobolds can still strike with lethal, and I could still just trade in a horse or a Wild Fanatic and draw a card and kill a big thing. No, I appreciate that. I've felt like a little bit in a rut, so I've actually been like meaning to like reach out to someone to like ask what they think, and it's like not a lot of people play Interrogator, so they might have like differing opinions, but I think you being like a Battle Mage player it somewhat applies definitely to Interrogator depending on the match, because at times he is kind of a Battle Mage running around, and that's why I like to have all those magics, the 17, because I know he's fairly aggressive. And it's nice having a snowball and 2 poison novas and lava flows.
Go Voltron Battle Mage, man.
Yeah.
Or not Battle Mage, Interrogator. Go Voltron Interrogator.
I tried it, didn't love it. I might have to revisit it. Yeah, I might have to revisit it.
I think some of the incidental cards, like that you could just throw on a minion, I don't think that they'd be bad about like, you know, throwing it on an Interrogator, especially if you have access to swap. Running artifacts is a lot less risky, because if
that's true,
you know, they die or they swap you, you're like, okay, I'm taking that back.
Yeah, I'm running all 3 swaps actually, which is not everyone's doing that right now. I think it's really good in this type of deck. Just having that agency to move things around is very nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a good card still. People don't run it as much. I guess I see why. It can sometimes just be a dud, but in this deck that's trying to manipulate the board to strike. And I'm also on all 3 Shatter Strikes. I'm a big fan of it. It just, obviously it's an Interrogator, but a lot of times it also, and it's any ally can strike them, but it also kills whatever they're carrying. So you'll have weird cases where they'll sometimes equip one of their minions with an artifact for some reason. You can break that. Usually it's on their avatar, but I've had some pretty interesting matches where they're like, they equip something really good and I'm like, I just strike it. And I strike you. Interrogator trigger. Yeah. They're like, man, it's so debilitating. Yeah, I like it a lot. Well, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate the insights. I'm going to play around with the sights. I'm going to try it first, cutting the Dragonet, see how that feels. And then I'll maybe do a version with them in it, just with different sights and kind of pick from there. So thanks for the input.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know how it goes.
Dude, will do. The interrogation continues. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this YouTube stream because I still haven't eaten dinner. So I'm going to go do that. Cool, man. I'll see you.
Good, bro.
Will you be at Gongai this weekend?
That's the plan. Yeah, you'll probably see me.
Is it on Saturday or Sunday?
Thought it was on Sunday.
Okay, that sounds right. I kind of hope it's on Sunday. It'd be at noon.
Yeah, got on my calendar.
Check it at 11.
Okay. Sunday.
Cool. Then I'll plan to see you there.
Sounds good, man.
All right. Hopefully we play each other. You'll see which deck I end up going with. All right. Thanks, man.
Bro.
All right. I'll see you. Bye.
See ya.
Wow. Well, I appreciate anyone who stuck around for that. That was Johnny from the local game store. Maybe went on a little long, but I'm not here to interrupt it for the sake of streaming. I'm here to learn how to play Sorcery and how to improve my game. There was a comment, I'm sorry, a card art, Chris, if you happen to be here still. You were asking my thoughts on Dreamers. Let me ask that. And actually, Ben, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not here still, but you had you made a comment in the match that I didn't want to influence the match by reading suggestions from comments, because I've done that in the past with other games, live streaming on like Twitch and stuff, and it just makes me confused, because then you're arguing with your chat while your opponent's waiting for you to do something. You're like, well, that's a good idea, but this, and then it's better for me to just play, and then I can read the comments later. So you were saying river order to avatar site, bait a block with your order from the Saint, and then lava flow to kill all minions and deal 4. River the order to the avatar site, bait a block with your order from the Saint. The Saint was there. I'm trying to like remember in my head the state at which we were. You guys can see. We had and the stream's gone pretty long, so if you guys are heading out, have a good night. Thank you so much. I'm gonna actually try to recreate that board state. I may not play the same cards, so let me just kind of call them out what they were. It was like Interrogator was here, Battle Mage was here. He had the Order of the Saint, whatchamacallit. Hope he doesn't mind me showing his deck on stream. I'm sure he's cool with it. Saint of Redemption. He had this here. I had my Order of the Sacred Oak here with a ward on it. So let's call that Order of the Sacred Oak with a ward. And then he had the 3-power White Wing with no ward over here. I had 3 rivers. One of them was a River Rapids. So I want to read, with that in mind, I want to read your comment. So it was, and then I had like a horse in hand. So it was river the order to the avatar site. So I assume you mean like this. Bait a block with your order from the Saint. Meaning like move an attack here to bait a block, lose ward. Then lava flow to kill all minions and deal 4. Because this has ward, right? So it would bait the block, this would block, losing ward, and then you deal 4 and kill everything. That actually, I didn't see that. So Ben, if you might not be here, but if you happen to watch the VOD or something, well, maybe you wouldn't. But if in the universe, Ben, you're hearing this, I did not consider that, and I now wonder. I forget the life totals at this point. I think we're at like 6 or something like that. Yeah, it would have wiped them out, and then he would have had to find a way to deal 3 here. I had another guy infiltrated here for 5. Yeah, I didn't see that. So I got to get better at playing with the rivers. Card art Chris, you're asking what I think about Dreamers. I think, are you talking about the one that's in the void? When Gothic came out, you can't see my screen, can you? No. When Gothic came out, I was really excited about this card and all the Voidwalk stuff for Interrogator. I'll backtrack and just say that when Gothic came out, Interrogator was the avatar that I was the most excited for. But when it first came out, I tried building it with frogs. I wasn't very good at deck building. I tried building it with Voidwalk and Lucid Dreamers, and I was just failing. So I felt, man, maybe Interrogator's just not what I thought it was cracked up to be. So I switched to Necro. I tried some other things. I'm back on Interrogator, and I'm so glad I am because it's my favorite avatar right now. It's so much fun. It's the one I was the most excited for, and I still am. I do appreciate that it's not the strongest, but no one else is playing it, and that just gives me opportunity to brew, and I'm having so much fun. And people have been really excited to, or very helpful, giving tips on what they think could be cool. I have tried this card. I want to reread it, though. It's been a long time. It has Voidwalk, and it says you may cast minions to this void, granting them Voidwalk until they're no longer in the void. I think this card's really cool. I haven't played with it lately. Yeah, in the right deck, you don't even have to be necessarily playing like a Voidwalk deck for this to be good. Like, maybe you're already playing like a really cool deck, and then you just happen to like, because like the dream is like okay, here's the only problem with this card is if the dream is that you put this in the void right next to their avatar on turn 2, past turn. The problem is that when they play their next site, they're going to play the site under this, making it no longer a void. So when it says you may cast minions to this void, granting them Voidwalk, it's no longer a void. So you play this next to their avatar and they tap and they put a site underneath it. I guess what you could do that. So what happens with this card? All right, let me turn this off. What happens with this card? Let's play it out. I don't have the card, but this is the avatar, right? We start a new match. Turn 1, they play a site here. Pass. I play a site here. They play a site here. I play a site here. I play that card here. It's got stealth or Voidwalk, whatever. Past turn, they play a site here, basically turning off this card, and then they kill it with something. That's one scenario. They just blow it up with a fire, or they have something and they just kill it because it's only 2 power. It's pretty weak. Well, shucks. Let's say they do that and they just let it live. Well, they pass to me. You know, I draw a spell or a site or whatever. In order for this to still be effective, I now have to move back into the void, tap to play my 3rd site, and then I cast something here with it. Cool. So now I've got a guy here with Voidwalk and a guy here with Voidwalk. He taps, plays another site. I have Voidwalk on this guy. This guy's just, or sorry, the thing is a 2/2, and then I've got Voidwalk with the thing that I cast. So it's just this game of chicken where you end up just running back into the void, never really doing much. And then like this has Voidwalk, but I attack here. But it says, how does it read? It has Voidwalk until they're no longer in the void. So now he played a site on my Voidwalked creature, and it's no longer in the void now. So the only way for this to really be good is like you play it like in the corner here, and then you play a Voidwalk thing here, and then this moves here. Then next turn you like move here and play another, then move here and play a thing here. Like that's where it's good, and it's just not the game that my Interrogator is wanting to play. But yeah, I'd be happy to talk about it more. I think that card's really cool. All right, this stream has gone longer than any stream I've done this week, so I just want to say thank you. Again, shout-outs to, make sure, I'm not showing my screen. Yep. Shout-outs again to Noble Dragon Games and Carl Testa for supporting me on Patreon. It's greatly appreciated. I do not get paid on YouTube or have any sponsorships, so your support means a lot. Thanks for hanging out. I know this was a long one, but again, I'm ultimately here. I've been really, really grinding hard, if you can't tell, trying to make Interrogator as good as I can, but also just to make them as fun and as interesting as I can make it for myself. I want it to be a really interesting deck that I love to pilot. I want it to be good. I want it to be versatile and adaptive and good, but I want to master a deck where I end up knowing it like the back of my hand. Not everyone expects it. Not everyone knows how to play against Interrogator. The more I play against them, they're going to figure it out. But like, and I'm also showing my deck online and stuff, so it's no secret. But I really want to fine tune it to where I'm like, this is the best deck / the most fun deck that I personally like to play. And I'm locking this in as my deck until new cards come out this November. So yeah, we're taking this to Avatar of the Realm. So we need it to do well. And I don't know if they're going to allow cards like Lavamancer and Frost Mage into the constructed. I hope they don't, unless all of the cards are spoiled before the event so that we know what cards to expect and can like already start building our decks toward it. I hope they don't, though. I hope they just keep it as a limited thing. I think that's what they're going to do for Avatar of the Realm, is just keep the versus decks as a limited event, and constructed will be constructed, and those cards won't be legal to play with until after Avatar of the Realm. I hope that's what they do. I think that'd be perfect, because we'd get to draft with them, we'd get to play with them for fun in our free time, but not in the constructed. And then as soon as the event is over, everyone has the product, they can start brewing decks with it. I hope that's what they do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with another live stream of Sorcery Contested Realm. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Chris, have a good one. And anyone else still sticking around. Thanks so much. Bye.